Did you know that in every Excel sheet, if you go to row 47 and column AK, there's a gun just there as a picture?
That's
No,
annoying.
I didn't. Oh. Is that a lie quiz? Did you just lie to me?
I don't know. I've never been over there.
It
It's a
is
very
pretty hard to
specific
spreadsheet.
cell.
It is also extremely far away.
AK is not really that far. But also going down 47 spaces is just like, you could easily miss it. Alright, we need to do a sync test first.
Yep.
This is a
Alright.
gallery?
I should probably turn off the video game then, if we're gonna get streaming soon.
18%
If we're gonna
complete,
go live,
okay.
too.
Oh, what are these?
We're gonna be here for a little bit.
Yep. And now
I'm gonna-
we are live, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Hence,
Okay.
hence the singing test. Wait, Zeke, let me know when you're ready.
I am ready. I am about to mute us.
Okay. Locker Island. Blood! Group, bunnies.
Career?
Oh, I do have to, hang on.
Zeke's dead. Hooray.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
I'd say it's pretty close. It's close enough.
That doesn't
Close
sound
enough.
confident. How's our audio levels?
Fine. It's no longer live.
Me, it's no
Oh,
longer.
I hit the pause button. No, I hit the pause button.
Fucker.
Zeke! Don't scare us like that, bro.
It's no longer
Zeke's
live.
dead!
I hope he got his own audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Our
10,
levels are
11,
good.
12,
Just give me
13,
one more
14.
sync. We'll be happy.
It seems to be 14 characters. Okay, sync is continue, question mark, gallery. Option start, continue.
So it's pretty slow for me.
Why is it slow for you?
Do it again?
Oh,
Say
no,
it
it's
as
gonna
you're
be slow.
clicking it.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be slow
Yeah,
for you.
That's just the stream. That's the stream.
Yeah.
The
I'm
you
purposely
screen share.
delaying. I am sorry.
You're
Yeah.
about half.
Sorry?
Okay, great.
You're faster than the game.
I'm faster than the game? Okay, hang on. So if I'm faster, that means I need to delay myself, right? Like I'm saying it early.
Yes.
Okay, I won't do half a second, but I'll do like 0.3 of a second. All right, ready?
Yes.
Do a regular 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know why it's desynced for you, but not for the stream, right? That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I understand. I know how it goes.
Perfect. Let's rock and roll.
Alright.
Let's rock, baby! Hello,
Mm.
everyone. Welcome to part 2 of our one look of Process of Elimination.
To be fair,
This one look is just, split into 2 parts, that's all.
yeah,
That still makes
one
sense.
for each
Alright.
eye. One look for
Oh.
each eye.
Yeah.
We're still taking a look.
How are we gonna keep doing
Welcome-
this whenever we get to like part 8 of this? We're gonna keep going.
Welcome to welcome to the right eye look of Process of Elimination.
Okay, so
Well, we'll get a maximum of 4 because we could frame it like it's Barrier Detective's eye sockets in his mask. Because depending on the frame or the drawing, they're on either eye, so we can get a maximum of 4. Like top left, bottom left, top right,
No,
bottom
no,
right.
no,
So
no,
right
no,
now
no,
we're
no.
on top right.
We
top
get
right eye.
we get a total of 10 because Quiz and I both wear glasses.
I don't think we'll
Okay.
need 10. But okay.
Anyway, yes. Last time we were here, we found a dead body.
That may or may not be senior detective.
That's probably not senior detective. And
I'm surprised you actually
we're
like.
gonna
I was
investigate the
expecting
body.
you to go like Quiz. That's definitely senior detective.
Knowing these games, there's some stupid trick to this.
We'll see. That's why we're here.
All right.
Gonna get back
No,
into
never mind. I'm not actually talking
character
here. I'm
acting.
just standing here. I'm not actually talking. I'm just blinking and holding a pen and writing in the air. All right, I forgot.
We're all
Becky.
watching. Becky! What's the big idea here? I thought Potts was supposed to have made it.
Did he get off while we were rushing over here? It's like so sad. It's not even funny.
We're all crying. But that doesn't make any sense. We arrived at the manor 20 minutes after Senior Detective's message.
That's plenty of time to kill. So
20
what are you
minutes is-
talking about?
Yeah, 20 minutes is more than enough time to commit a murder. Okay.
Okay, guys, do you really? Okay. This is.
Can I say the line before
Yeah,
you
sorry,
object to it?
sorry.
For someone to chop up a body to this extent, hide the weapon, and escape in that amount of time, it's scientifically impossible.
It's almost like the knife's not the murder weapon.
Oh my god.
Also, you. How
That's 20
like it
minutes.
was? You got a message from him 20 minutes ago. It was recorded. You dumb fuck.
I love the idea that here incompetent detective just has these thoughts in his head like, you're all idiots. This level of blood loss would preclude livor mortis, and rigor mortis hasn't even set in yet. I may be stating the obvious since he called us just prior, but the state of coagulation indicates that he was killed less than half a day ago.
Good. That
we're
part
wrong.
makes sense.
Thank you for being the only competent one here right now.
Oh, I love
restart with
timelines.
events.
Hang on, let me get a pen and paper.
Senior contacted us at 12:40.
You know what?
He then
I have
split
my
into teams and
screen.
headed to
I can use
Gorbagas for
Excel.
snarks.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not joking. He's actually getting out of pen and paper.
Excuse me, I'm
Timeline.
sorry about that. Hang on, let me just move that to the other screen.
Okay.
they may have seen my Excel document for a second.
I'm gonna check the stream just to see if that's the case.
Oh no, they definitely did. It was on the OBS.
Yeah, they did. It just
Okay.
popped up right now.
Okay,
Come
so
on,
1240. 1240. Got it. Okay, senior contacted the six detectives. We'll call them.
Or yeah, we'll just say
Six
detectives.
detectives.
Yeah.
Well,
Six
we don't know
detectives.
when we got contacted.
It's fair.
They also then split into teams and headed to Gormangast. Okay.
Since we arrived right at 1 o'clock, we can safely assume the crime occurred in the 20 minutes it took to travel from the facility to the manor. No, God, we're idiots. Oh
What?
God, we're idiots. They, that yeah, it had to be.
Yeah,
the 20
they are
minute-
not allowing themselves to see that the message was recorded, even though ours specifically said it was.
Maybe
Maybe that's supposed to be the hint that we get as players.
Keep it
Question,
stupid.
teacher! Is there like a chance the criminal could have like booked it before we left Snarks? Not at all. We headed to Gormangast as soon as Senior contacted us. Had the killer tried to escape, we'd surely seen him en route. Thus, the killer must have been within the manor when we arrived.
you guys are incredibly confident in your ability to look through a vast amount of bushes and trees and shit. Body's the kid one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can live it for days, but it'd still take me 10 minutes to run down the hill to the facility. Your theory checks out. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Okay, I like this idea because I like the idea that these guys are so confident in themselves. Like, yeah, we couldn't do it, so surely nobody could walk through the forest.
If that's the angle they're taking, I will be impressed with this game.
So the key question is this: is the perpetrator still inside? Let's consider the time frame for when they could have made their escape. Or, you know, maybe there's more hidden exits and pathways that we don't
It's
know
very
yet.
possible.
We found incompetent in the entrance hall and spoke for a time. Then I made our way upstairs 15 minutes later, so around 1:15.
Okay. So we were already there, I guess.
Oh, so wait, we made it in first?
Yeah.
We did not.
Yep.
They were all in there before
No.
we were.
We came in. We got attacked by a thing. Hit.
And then we were
probably the murderer.
That's
And
fair.
we got knocked out, and we woke up tied up.
I thought something got dropped on us.
No,
We don't know
it was
how we got
definitely a thing that attacked us.
Mm.
After that, thanks to Rowdy and Techie, we discovered the hidden passageway at the 1334. That's 134. You can see the entrance hall from the corridor in the hidden passage, so escaping undetected would be a challenge. If the killer was in the manor, the only chance to escape would be the 20 minutes we spent investigating the second floor.
Plenty of time. As you just established, it takes 20 minutes to go from there to Sharks.
Yeah, 20 minutes is a very decent amount of time to leave one.
Ergo, it's highly
Indoor
probable
area.
they are in fact still within the manor. Unless they went out a window or something, I don't know.
Yeah, they could have went out a window. They could have
But
snuck
wouldn't
past
20
you.
minutes be more than enough time to slip away? No, you idiot.
Yeah. You can make it out. You can make it outside easily enough, but the real problem comes after the fact. There's only one path from here to Snarks. Snarks! And no place to hide. The jig would be up if you were seen from a window. It simply isn't
No
realistic.
place to hide?
What's that giant rock?
What's every fucking tree?
Also, I kind of want incompetent just to go, well, did any of you guys look out the window while you were looking?
Well, Zeke.
It's irrelevant.
Yes, they did.
Exactly. I actually made a point of checking out the windows, but I didn't actually say
Okay.
anyone suspicious. I just got cappied. I just got cappied hard.
Yeah,
Wow.
immediately. Actually, preemptively. That message was up before you said anything. You just didn't read it.
Nah, hold up. No one's in the entrance hall right now. Isn't it, like, you know, kind of sketch? Like, they could totally escape whenever! Oh, that's perfectly alright. The chief is heading over from Sparks as we speak.
Sparks. That's an N.
Whatever. If the killer tries to flee now, they're certain to get caught before they make it down the mountain path. Unless, you know, there's another passageway somehow that we...
Which means the Power Slayer does indeed still lurk within these walls?
Do you know what can stop them from escaping the manor? A barrier? Alright then! In that case, let's head back up on the double! It's time for a good old-fashioned manor mouse hunt!
I like her. She's my favorite. Just a moment. There's a more viable method than hiding out in the manor for all this time. They're about to pin it on us. They're about to pin it on us, I bet, aren't they, guys?
Very possible.
Oh.
Oh, look.
Incompetent, if you're the killer, then there's no issue regarding the time. It would have been all entirely feasible. Didn't we just... Huh? Like, didn't we just go through this, guys? Like, not even 20 minutes ago. It's simple. All you need to do is hack up Senior, then lie in the entrance hall faking unconsciousness, easily done in 20 minutes. Let's not ignore the fact that you had to set up an entire hallway full of razor wire. That would have taken way more than 20 minutes.
Well, we don't necessarily know if it was the killer who did that. That could have been there before.
Yeah, we just.
Then how would
dodged
I
it.
have got the body in here? Other brain.
That's a good idea. You know, that's a good point. Other brain.
What you're saying? There's no way I could chop someone apart in 20 minutes. Not to mention all the wires that were set up in the underground passage. How would I have gotten past those? It's hard to imagine. There's the real conundrum. I figured you'd use some sort of trick. At any rate, I doubt it's necessarily impossible.
Oh, well, now you
Also,
let
didn't
your
you
logic
guys-
lax up.
Also, didn't you guys yourself say that it would be difficult to not be seen going through that main entrance hall when you walk into the manor?
Well, the thing
Wouldn't
is,
you
their
guys-
their idea is that we just went to
He just laid on the ground.
manor and then pretended to be unconscious.
I suppose, but like right at the front of the manor?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
where they
wouldn't we
found
just
us.
yeah.
That is where
Yeah.
they found us.
What do you mean? Listen closely. Can you hear the voices above us?
Yeah, that's us. We're trying to figure out the murder.
In terms of layout, our current location is directly beneath the entrance hall. I presume that what we're hearing is the chief arriving at the manor. And this basement is likely the hiding spot. There may be extra space between the floorboards so that noise can drift from above. Regardless, the rooms are vertically adjoined. One could greatly reduce the time required to move them by some sort of gimmick. Okay!
Could you
Prove
give us
it!
an example of a gimmick?
Show us the
You
proof.
could say tamper with the floor of the entrance hall, creating a gap wide enough for a person to slip through the basement.
This is your crack brain theory. Can you give us some actual substantial evidence? It's not reasoning, it's just theory. It's just theorizing. Oh, there's a bit of evidence, but it's mostly
Aren't you
theorizing.
jumping to like some major conclusions here? It's not like you can prove there isn't a hole connecting the ceiling to the entrance. What?
What the fuck? You can't. Don't give me that bullshit.
This is not Ace Attorney Investigations, gang.
Well, surely Maya didn't kill the person, but then who did? You got
proof she
proof
did.
who
Yeah, who
did?
I love the
That's
Doobin
not
Scuba
my
video of that.
job. That's not my job. That's why you have detectives and cops. If you can't figure it out, we're just gonna have to put it on her anyway.
Your whole pro Beto Diabolica's bit is just bullying him into a corner. Like, talk about a total mood killer.
Lady Downtown has the right of it. So long as any such gimmick remains hidden, your accusation is out of the question. Perchance my plasma knuckles, capable of winning any bout, could make such a hole, but still.
Got plasma knuckles, dude? Can we see those? That's sick.
Dude,
Punched out hole wouldn't easily close back up anyway.
I want to see the plasma knuckles. First things first, see those plasma knuckles. Is it even possible to dismember an adult male to this extent within 20 minutes? Can we see
I
it?
feel like probably it doesn't seem that complicated.
I don't know if they use
From
the...
what we-
I don't know. It's almost like the quartering person uses that super special sharp rope or something.
Even if the killer themselves is male, they would need an extremely deft hand and amputation to pull off something so difficult.
Like, they have to be amazing. Like, the coolest killer ever. And, like, somebody I
Like the
would...
coolest killer ever, and like, oh my god, they'd have to be so like. Not like you need to skin him or bleed him out. Any hunter could do it. Hell, it would have been a snap if I was the crook. So it's safe to assume you're the culprit then. I just bet I could, is all. There'd be no time to deal with all the splurting blood anyhow.
Yeah, like how would
That's
someone be
clear.
clean after
I'd
this?
say there was.
That's a good
Alcoholic
question.
probably shares my thoughts on that. Oh, they're
So
figuring
you
out the
noticed
wire
as
thing.
well. It's true. One could dismember a short body by a short time span if they use those wires we encountered. As he speaks, Workaholic holds up a blood-drenched wire. You mean someone used this wire on Senior Detective? Yes, in fact, it's possible that Senior Detective was already wrapped up in these wires when we got in contact with us.
So you just like pull on him harder.
He may have done it in so under duress, after which the wires were pulled, slicing him into pieces. All that remains is when the culprit escaped.
I chanced on one of those wires again. When I went to get the others, my foot happened to slip on it since it was coated in blood.
It's insane that Dolful was still talking when it took you like 5 seconds to start that line.
Based on the amount of blood, it's clearly not the same wire you first encountered. The killer must have anticipated us getting past the wires in the passage, and discarded it on the floor there. Or perhaps, the killer themselves set the traps in order to hide the murder weapon. Either way, we have no other recourse but to suspect incompetent for now. Speak up if you have any objections. I do! I didn't do it! I didn't do it!
Nah, I prefer that first take.
Yeah, just the voice cracking of like, I didn't do it!
I refuse to believe someone as incompetent as you is not the murderer. But that's all the more reason for us to find out what really happened.
This guy's kind of sus. It's just feel like a self-report.
We all found the body together.
I agree. Agreed. I don't want to accept that a fellow DA member could do such a thing. But as a detective, pursuing the truth is paramount. I'm engineer.
They vented
I'm engineer.
and then went...
I'm engineer. I can
yeah. Dolful vented and went back up to everyone else, and then discovered the body with everybody. That's how they got through.
Workaholic also vented after him. Well, one of them is a murder, but we don't know which.
Yeah, that's the real mystery. Hold up! Ain't the idea of incompetent being the perp a bit too, I don't know, far-fetched?
Thank you!
He sucks! Yes, me, we got the wrong guy here! You have evidence to support this? I'd like to know why you don't suspect incompetent.
I'm not covered in blood.
Not a gut feeling. I'm usually dead on with the money. Usually dead on the money with these sort of things. It is hard to sight read this character.
I love her. She's great.
Oh
She's
my god,
insane.
she's female Kamina.
That's downright scientifically impossible. We need to base our investigation on solid proof and logic. Only facts and logic.
My god,
I would
Scootus, you
hate to
picked like
have an argument
the
with
two
the
most
guy at the end of
opposing characters.
Yeah, you know, that's what I do. Off point, Dexter! You looking for a fight?
Okay, time out. No more fighting, guys. You're like, seriously harshing my vibe.
Oh, so the dead body isn't harshing your vibe? But Punk was the one who...
Look, it's not like Techie said he full-on suspects incompetent or whatever. Am I right? No, I did.
No, I do. Precisely. I simply believe it's too early to confirm or deny that hypothesis.
Which is why I'm going to pretend it's true.
You can't rule out either conclusion yet. The culprit could have fled, but they also could still be inside the building. Oh, sorry about that. I might have gotten ahead of myself there. Again. She's literally me, chat. She's literally me.
Oh, he just did the teacher clap hands for attention. It appears we have a number of opinions. I'm gonna go to the entrance hall and meet the chief. Let's investigate this individually after that. Hopefully that means
Halt!
gameplay.
Sir Workaholic! We have many a detective assembled here already. Ought we not join forces and confront this case together?
I love him. I love him.
Perhaps, but even in this short amount of time, our conflicting opinions have already come to light. Each of us seeks out to tackle this case through a starkly different approach. Collaborating in these conditions could only work against us.
I concur. I'll proceed with my investigation in my own way.
Oh, so that's gonna be the
Calmly,
gimmick, is that
then
everyone else
silent
hates each other.
detective.
Sorry, but
What's with that glare? You got a bone to pick with me or something? I'm looking red and incompetent. I'm not even looking at you. I already apologized. At the end of the day, I'm human. I gotta get where I need to be following my. That alone ought to disqualify you from this line of work. Taki, please don't use not real words too. It's once a detective forgets what it means to be human.
oh my god! Just cool it already! I literally just asked you not to fly off the handle! It's Becky! I think the best part about the Becky voice is saying it's Becky.
I think.
By the way, I forgot, I'm Becky.
You sure are saying it's Becky. You sure are saying it.
Everyone. I want to suggest that we all work together, but the words die in my throat. So yeah, that's gonna be the gimmick. Everyone hates each other, but we're the only ones who are like, okay, you're an idiot, work with this one. You're an idiot, work with that one. I think that'll be fun if that's the case.
Oh.
Now's not the time for arguing. Now's not the time for arguing. Can we just work together, please?
Excuse me, everybody. That's not really the time for arguing, I would say. Do you think we can all try to work together a little
I
bit?
failed to save someone again, even though Senior Detective was so close by.
How are you blaming this on yourself? You had literally no idea. You were unconscious
Because
for the
I'm a
murder.
teenager brain!
You know what, honestly, you know what?
What's the point of being a detective
You know
if all I
what?
can
At
do is
first
sit
I
around
thought
and
that
watch
was a
these
good,
things happen?
Argument, and then I realized that no, it's not a good argument. Stop being a baby.
You know, now that I think about it, you're still stupid. Get over yourself.
Everyone! Please! Listen! Oh? I know a lot of you suspect me. That's fine. There's a lot of to suspect, and I understand that. But can't you all at least try to cooperate? Cooperate? Since it's all...
That was oops.
I'm always down for a collab, but you're kind of asking for the impossible right now. I mean, we couldn't even agree on whether or not you're the prime suspect. That's why I want everyone to agree on what direction to take. What direction to take? That's right. Please, proceed with your investigation, under the assumption that I did it. If you start there, you'll be less likely to have any more arguments like this one. Right? Well, he's got a point. Like, even if they go under that assumption, they'll find out he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. After all the effort we spent defending you, you got the guts to ask to be the suspect. Have you lost your goddamn marbles?
I love her so much.
I beseech you not to give up, sir incompetent. What has become of your resolve?
Never had any. He was a fucking twig.
I'm not giving up. It's not as if I want to be the main suspect here.
No, you are not a twig. Ah, oops. I didn't mean to snap
I broke him. I broke him with my plasma knuckles. Oh no. But it'd be even worse if the investigation stalled out because of me.
Sorry.
I'm staking my safety on your deductive reasoning.
Sorry for talking over you, Zeke.
I don't care. I did it to you, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. I guess we're even then.
I trust all of you far more than my own incompetence. If you work together, I know the truth will come out. I'm sure you'll prove I didn't do it.
You know, it'd be pretty cool.
If we did it.
No, if this game was played from the perspective of Workaholic, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it was like seeing this random guy like...
Quiz, it might be your girl.
What?
I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure this is the Kirigiri.
Oh. Quiz, you should do it anyway.
Let's just let Kirigiri be Kirigiri.
Okay.
Oh, she has no arm. That's the girl that got killed in front of us, I bet.
That girl had black hair.
I bet that's still her.
It honestly could still be her. I mean, like,
No one wants to be her?
I'm fine with being her. No one else wants to be Kyoko.
Okay, who wants to be the cool person then?
I like being cool.
Just give her that voice. I like being cool.
Oh, hell yeah, sure. Sure, man. That's fine.
Chief, what are you doing here? I specified that I would meet you at the entrance when you arrived.
You truly believe I would wait idly by while my dear friend, senior detective, has been murdered? Out of the question.
Also, this is this is what I really hate flip sprites, because now her other arm is back.
No! Oh my god. I left our colleagues
Zeke, I hate to
themselves
break it
and
to
went
you,
ahead on my
but
own.
her hand is behind her butt right now.
Oh, well, dang.
Right? You are!
They made it look so...
Damn!
They made it look so important, though, like that last one. Where...
It really did not look like she had an arm.
We never told you about the spaceman, did we? We figured it'd be better that way, so no one will get hurt inside the tunnel.
You left the
So you
door open.
all knew about this?
No, I mean, he called them after they opened it.
Okay. I noticed an echo beneath my feet upon entering. So I placed my ear to the floor, and what should I hear but your voices? I said, damn, they didn't invite me to the party, so... I deduced the general layout and discovered the secret path that had been left open. Hardly a mystery, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you really didn't. It didn't take that long.
Tee.
Hee.
Huh?
Oh, God. Sorry. That threw me off a bit. So, you're the newcomer I've been hearing about. I am Ideal Detective. I lead the team working to stop the Quartering Duke.
Are you the Quartering Duke?
No, totally no. No.
Oh.
Your spirited appeal earlier was admirable. I'm expecting much of you, so keep at it. Never hesitate to share your thoughts.
I'm not the Quartering Duke.
Hee.
I apologize for losing my composure just now. Once the other detectives arrive, I'll brief you on the situation and give my impressions.
Thank you, Workaholic. That would be much appreciated.
I like the idea that the first thing we say to everybody. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. But first, allow me to clear up a certain misconception you seem to be laboring under.
Please
I
don't.
am actually the Quartering Duke. Each and every member of the Quartering Duke investigation is a suspect. You, I, or any of us have the means to carry out this murder.
Yeah! What? I am the
What were you
quarter.
gonna say, Zeke?
I was gonna say, like...
You better hurry up and get those thoughts in order, bro. We got maybe one more line
can't
of text before another character speaks.
I can't even remember now.
Oh my god!
Oh no, I like the idea that everything we do, like the first thing we ask everybody is, "Are you the quartering duke?"
I like the idea of her being asked that and she just goes like... That, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe it's
The
time
only
to make
person
our
who
request.
remembered that the message was fucking recorded.
Yes.
Oh, great.
That's why I'm
There's
ideal.
so many more characters now.
Fun. Well, I'm already using my deep voice, so someone else will have to
Me
voice
too,
the long
actually.
blonde.
I could probably go do. I mean, I
I-
was too, but I could probably do
I mean,
more.
I have another. There are variations.
All right, so
If you
hold
guys
up.
are
Okay,
working
how
with
many
two
do we
characters,
each have
I'm
right now?
missing
Quizzes and
thank
the. Oh, how many do we each have right now?
I,
Right here's
I
a quiz.
shall send the culprit straight to hell. Mark my words, Quarterly Duke. The flames below burn hot.
I like that.
I hate you. I hate you.
Why?
You get all the fun characters.
I am making them fun.
That is fair. That
It's
is
true.
fair.
You are.
That could be any one of them. I have no idea.
It's probably the girl on the bottom.
Who wants to? Zeke,
But
you're
you
already
weren't
with
even
them.
close to
Okay.
senior detective, the girl said. looking
You
at me.
mustn't mock our bond, bookie! Members of the D are spiritually bound! Soulmates, the extent of our interactions is irrelevant.
Oh my god.
Repulsive spiritual intimacy aside, I concur that your quartering duke must pay, the girl said, fist shaking at the thought of her adversary.
Actually worried how loud I'm being.
This is. Good luck sight reading that character. Anachronistic Western garments.
I don't even know, dude.
Okay, man.
That's her.
Sure.
No,
You get your
oh,
own Becky! Scootus, you get your own Becky!
this
the
is
orange
the red
one.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the orange haired one. I thought the orange haired one was Bookie.
What if I just did my Edgeworth?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. I pushed the fuck. Quiz. Why? Why won't you let me say words? You know, I'm changing it. Our culprit is the commoner found unconscious. Incompetent detective! A hastily hidden knife on the second floor proves he was unable to escape.
The knife wasn't the murder weapon.
The knife had to have been. Shut up! Fuck you! Oh dear me! There I go again.
The knife was
Demonstrating
the murder
my
weapon. Here's the
incredible
updated autopsy
acumen.
report.
Just crayon over.
Did ideal not tell you?
Oh, sorry. I guess.
Your garbage excuse of a hypothesis. I'll shove my entire
Hold
fan ass
on a
because it's fucking
moment.
wrong.
Didn't Ideal reject that theory just now?
Fuck you.
All right, Michael Jackson.
I'm trying.
I beg your pardon. My theory is the one that's utter hogwash, I'm sure. Isn't that right, gourmet detective?
Alright, I am
gourmet.
gourmet detective. I wonder about that. Anyway, I don't smell Renegade lingering around. Renegade?
There's one more.
Where did
Bubblegum
you go?
Renegade?
Snack break?
All right. Question before we go into Renegade. How many does everybody have?
Okay, so I have
4.
Ideal, Hush, Rowdy, Techie. I think that's everyone. Am I missing someone?
All right. So
We're
you got 4.
We're actually even.
Alright, because I have Workaholic, I have the main boy, I have Bookworm. So that would be my 4th.
Workaholic, main boy, Bookworm, Becky. Becky.
Yeah.
Hey, Becky. Yeah, okay, so let's just take turns doing that guy.
I'm fine taking a 5th. Well, let's wait till we see the design,
she looks
okay?
different
Let's
from a
wait till we
different
see
angle.
the design. Bing! Even though senior detective, a legend in our field, has been killed, why, I never. Just what is that man thinking?
He's not.
Not. Renegade's non-conforming nature is a strong suit.
See, this is the
So it
actual
goes down
flip sprite.
later on. So let's leave him be for now. Lenient leadership like this is why high-ranking agents defy your orders. Classified detective and detective gentleman didn't even deign to
Why
show
is there
up.
one detective
Why?
whose name is flipped?
Why is there detective gentleman? And
Classified
why am I not
detective is the
giving him
bad guy.
this voice?
Classified detective is the ultimate imposter.
On the honor of the Pinkerton name, I swear that I will.
She's a Pinkerton!
What does that mean?
There's a lot to that name.
Okay. Thank you, Posh. Zealous subordinates such as yourself allow me to plunge into my work without fear, despite the risk.
They were often hired to bust up unions.
Oh.
Physically.
Well then, I know who I'm gonna call. Oh, thank you not to speak such ominous things. Your achievements far I shall supplant your position by my own merits. Be sure of it, my destined rival.
Oh.
As you can see, Senior Detective, believed to be the last surviving member from Detective Alliance headquarters, has been murdered. Which means, in all likelihood, that the perpetrator is part of the DA as well.
I did it.
Yeah. Meaning, the killer is in this room.
That common pleb surely must be the killer. My high-born brain cells reassure me
I
so.
love her.
My
I love
superior
her.
genes tell me it is so.
I agree. Rationally speaking, no one but incompetent could be the culprit. His history is dubious from A to Z.
Oh, you too are of common birth. Your words ring true. I grant you leave to sing my praises, workaholic detective, loud and clear.
I wasn't actually praising you.
Let's begin by clearing up the most fundamental misapprehension. Bosch did it. Incompetent detective is no intruder. I personally invited him to our meeting as a formal member.
Yes, that's right. I am senior detective.
You may not have known this, but I am actually senior detective.
He pulls off the mask. You personally invited him, but why?
Pulls off the mask, is senior detective, but also still cut up and falls on the floor.
Oh, wow. Oh, damn. It's simple, really. I wish to have the person I trust most at my side. So it is her.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. You may not remember, but he once saved my life. I consider his potential abilities to be no less than extraordinary.
Yeah, okay, so she's just outright coming out about it.
I requested that Senior Detective invite him to the island, but I didn't anticipate his methods would involve kidnapping and confinement. If anything, I'm glad he's dead.
I like Kirigiri.
I like that I gave her this voice.
It fits so funnily, it's great.
Later, down the road, when something romancy is happening and you're regretting it.
later down the road when something romancy is happening and I am loving it.
Because it's even just funnier. I love you. I love you, incompetent. I saved her life, but that can only mean. Oh wow, he's actually piecing it together. Are we playing a somewhat smart person?
Wow, a rarity in games like this.
Something smells fishy to me. I only know one falsetto.
I know. It is great.
It's okay. It's true what they say. Your nose is unmatched, but please, shut the fuck up. There's nothing to feel guilty about.
So, if incompetent isn't the killer, who is?
One of you guys who's not the player character.
It was Posh.
All of us, save for incompetent, were in the research facility when Senior got in touch with us.
It
So we
was
were all
recorded,
away
you
from the
idiots!
It was recorded, dipshits. Excellent question, Dolful. That very occurrence is what caused you all to suspect incompetent, correct? That was the culprit's first trap. Senior Detective's message was not, in fact, sent from down in this basement.
You're idiots.
You're idiots. I don't know how any of you have gotten
But
any
Senior
far.
Detective wasn't questionably killed here just after making contact, wasn't he? The girl asked the chief with full sincerity.
Said with the blankest expression
That
in the
kind of
world.
character.
Yep.
Yes.
I have it. His spirit was compelled to contact us. Post-mortem! Quite possible with the right voodoo ritual.
These two are probably best friends.
He's the Hagagure.
No,
Keep quiet, you occult SS twit. Snapped the girl, scolding the man for his useless comment.
If you keep narrating everything you say, I'm gonna shove your head into the wall. Naturally, Mystic is correct. But making... Okay, that's what I get.
Look.
I've tested it, and this basement has no signal. Contacting the outside simply isn't possible from in here.
There's something in my brain that's like, if I don't hear someone reading the text, my thumb moves.
No, I get it.
It's like an involuntary action.
I know, but it's also real funny because it's like a time bomb.
I'm
I also-
not doing it
I
on
guess I just
purpose.
want-
It's just happened.
I guess I just... No, it's okay. I guess I just won't make any more jokes.
No. It's funnier when we do.
I beg your pardon! Okay, alright.
Got like we're like, yeah, my message said it was recorded.
Yeah, it was recorded. There are too many characters now.
It's a fact that Senior contacted us. No, if not from the basement, how else could he have done it?
This is infuriating.
This is infuriatingly
a trick,
dumb.
is it? A trick, is it?
It's a simple trick, really.
Oh, fuck off!
The culprit imitated Senior's voice.
Just as I am doing right
Yes.
now!
You wouldn't let me try? Come on!
What's my voice? I'm a senior
Ah, fuck
detective.
you.
That
No.
meanwhile, us as the competence, like, could maybe he's in on it and recorded it.
I love how much time we're wasting. Must be a lot of talking around.
Vocal mimicry, huh? That's certainly a possibility if the killer is the kind of person I imagine them to be. And meanwhile,
so if you
meanwhile,
put-
us as a
so if you
competent,
put-
wait, competent's like, you think I could do that?
So what you're saying is, if you put your own preemptive assumptions into it, it's possible? Thank you, workaholic.
Gosh,
Preemptive assumptions based on no evidence, you absolute time waster.
this is why you're so
Box
certain the
filler.
culprit is part of the detective alliance. If a traitor lurks in our midst, then the massacre at Snark's would be plausible enough, as would the idea of a fake message from Senior Detective.
Can we check to make sure it was recorded?
Such criminal acts would be feasible from another detective, paradoxical, increasing the odds that one is indeed the culprit.
Exactly. A mere intruder killing 22 research facility detectives would be inconceivable. This was most assuredly an inside job.
Unless it was Lupin.
Unless it was Lupin. Detective Zenigata detective.
Has been doing the Zenigata voice.
This is not the Zenigata voice, this is the Jigen voice.
You're right.
We were unable to control our turmoil when we discovered the bodies in the facility, and so did the traitor among us bide their time. Do you want me to do the Zenigata voice?
No.
The killer would have an easy time manipulating us to a call. A far easier time than slipping up through the ceiling to the entrance hall. Also would have been much easier. They had recorded the message, which is what they did.
Hold up, I don't care how cool detectives are. No way they can just copy people's voices even though I just saw it in front of me happen.
What if it was a recording?
No, that's stupid.
You just finally someone asks. Verily, my training earned me mighty thews, yet my vocal cords remain middling at best. Such mimicry is out of the question.
Armor, shut up. Downtown, shut up. I'll concede that it couldn't normally be done, but we're facing someone who easily slew a dozen of our comrades. No normal killer, to be sure.
Yep, you know. Jeffrey Dahmer, the best mimic.
Oh my god. If we are professionals in logic and reason, then our opponent is a specialist in homicide. 1 or 2 impossible feats would hardly face them. Don't let your perception limit your perspective. Bodily alterations, unfeasible acts, a murderous fiend will stop at nothing to achieve their aims.
What? Meanwhile, incompetence over here like, what if he just, you know, recorded it and he's in
No,
it?
that's
We're not gonna stop making this exact same joke until they bring it up, huh?
If that phone
That
message
is
was
like the
falsified, Chief,
6th time.
then by the time we
we've made
received
that
it,
joke.
Senior was.
Precisely. He was already dead. Or at least in no state to speak. Corporate used the call to tamper with the chronology of the crime.
I don't think we would care so much if the game didn't outright tell us that our call was recorded.
That's valid.
So the dismembering body is meant to make us think it was done by the quartering Duke, as well as distort the time of death. How ingenious.
Yeah, keep complimenting yourselves, game.
My deepest apologies for allowing the killer's ploy to deceive me. It would seem I still have much to learn. I should have done it differently. That was too easy. I mean, I shouldn't have fallen for the trap.
The culprit set up Senior's death in here and fled with his D-pad. Then, per their plan, they contacted me as we investigated Snarks. Snarks. Such a weird thing to say. In doing so, they summoned the DA members to the manor so that the Senior's body would be discovered.
Ugh, boss. We all heard that recording you made of old Senior's message, right?
She made the recording?
Wait,
Did she record it and then send it to us? Posts?
Is it even remotely scientifically possible that none of us would notice his voice wasn't the same?
That would be due to the peculiarities of the human memory. The human brain excels at recalling visuals, but struggles to do the same with linguistic and auditory information. That's why literally nobody can properly tell what voice actor is playing a character ever in anything ever. Because of this, it's not. Oh yeah, you have an inclusion to the. Okay, because of this, it's not uncommon for people to be incapable of identifying a caller on the phone, even if it's someone they know well.
I was about to say that.
Oh, okay.
They often say that a client's name is easier to remember than associated with a face or voice or face. Things also grow hazier with words and sounds alone. I'm having a stroke. Help.
Yes, sometimes.
No.
Once you hear a person's name on the phone, your memory makes the connection with their voice. Same diff.
It's how the scam callers go, "Hey, it's me," and then you'll say a name, and then you immediately think it's that person.
That's why AI is so fucking scary, dude. Brain transfer scams are a prime example. The scammer begins by providing the caller's name, so you fall for it even if their voice doesn't match. Zeke, you are 2 for 2 on getting Gabby. You end up convincing yourself
that one I was
any
being
oral
right.
discrepancies are the result of a poor connection. Is there an opposite of being gapping?
Speaking of, Old Man Senior's message was like totally screaming static. I can barely hear him. Was that just a cover up?
Likely so. The whole thing seems contrived. If you knew all this, then why respond to the summons? Dispatching detectives to follow the whims of a killer. The gall! Because I wanted to believe it was him. Okay, time to act. Let me get some water. Got it. If the culprit was impersonating Senior, it would mean he couldn't speak. It meant I would never see him alive again.
Wow, the music is really getting loud in here. Someone turn the speakers down.
Yeah.
That was why I decided to split our forces in two, all the while hoping that Senior still lived. We should get some ear mufflers! They're like a barrier for your eardrums! Opportunity. By virtue of their self-defense expertise, I sent Armor and Rowdy to the manor, in case there were any traps. But as you can tell, my conjecture was right on the mark. I've never detested my powers of insight as much as I do today.
At least we didn't bring that Lupin nut here.
Yeah, at least we didn't bring a fucking Lupin detective.
Do you think his name would be Lupin Detective? Because he keeps screaming Lupin.
Probably. However, a detective's job is not to lament tragedies, but to unravel the truths behind them and reverse their bleak outcomes. Our 23 murdered comrades will not go unavenged. On this you have my word. Ladies and gentlemen, I call upon your aid. The follow through of the quartering due.
You cut out there, but okay.
Unless one of you did it. Yeah. Sorry.
I think that might have been you. I heard him the entire time.
Okay, it was you then. 'Cause your screen messed up for me
So
too.
it was Zeke.
No.
Zeke's the one that cut out.
Zeke's the one who killed Senior Detective.
It was me! It was during the one-man Zeke show.
I knew it! Now, honestly, that's the perfect cover. I have a vague sense of what really happened here. By the time you've finished, the truth should take shape and reveal itself before us. Ladies and gentlemen of the Detective Alliance, let's reverse this tragedy.
So,
can you
like-
take this a little more seriously, Ideal?
No.
Someone's dead. You're yawning about it.
Oh, I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. Playing right here was not nice. You think I get like a first class ticket just because I'm one of the most renowned detectives in the world?
I do.
Fuck no. Fuck no, I don't. Oh, I do. It didn't help.
I saw the baby behind me. First class babies are the worst.
First class, they're so snooty.
Like like economy class babies, the parents will feel bad and try to shut them up. You know who doesn't care about their baby crying? First class babies.
Sir,
I was the one
incompetent.
who sat behind you. Yeah, exactly.
Enough talk about babies. Even if the culprit used a wire, do these cross sections on the corpse not appear too clean to you?
What?
The cross sections?
Surely.
Ooh. Gameplay!
Red.
Hey!
It's time! It's the time to play the game!
No matter how keen, what did I just join into? A murder mystery where
Word.
someone was sliced apart, and we're voicing stuff even though it's in Japanese.
And we've been at this game for 5 hours and just got the first hint of
That's a
gameplay.
fucking lie. It's been 3 hours. This is not even close to 5 hours.
We only played the first season, the first 3
That
for
was
3
like
hours.
2.5
Okay.
hours at most.
Okay, I lied.
There was
It's
like
been
a
3
half an hour
hours.
of us trying to get set up though, and
That's
also I
all-
was away. No matter how keen a wire's edge may be, by no means could mere human strength saw through a limb in one
that.
smooth stroke. When cutting
Only my
paper with
plasma
scissors,
gloves
the
can do that.
blades path shifts each time you part and join them, does it not?
そうですね。切り直そうとするほど微妙に歪んでしまいます。
Oh, Zeke, look, it's your character.
Oh, true. The more you try and correct it, the more misshapen it gets, if only subtly.
つまり
Zeke.
I was biting my nails, I'm sorry.
の力ではない。
Wait,
Are you
so
biting
then,
your nails?
the culprit didn't use human strength, but rather some other method to wind the wire around the senior detective.
Another method. Of course! This could only mean...
つまり
Oh, I looked away. That could only mean...
I haven't the faintest clue!
I love armor.
He's just armor himbo.
Me neither.
He's just
literally
armor
barrier.
himbo.
Would it work?
He's literally Indus. Well, are you gonna
would
say,
it have
Chris?
would it have worked if you wrapped one string around like an arm and then pulled it? Would that not
Well,
be the cut?
it's the idea that like if it's a human motion, it wouldn't. It like that there'd be like an angle to it.
I know, but like
Maybe
if you
Dickie did it then with his
if
tech
you wrapped it
robots.
around a limb and then pulled the string on both ends, would that not make a clean cut?
No, because your arms wouldn't do it the exact same way, so like there'd be just a little bit of a flay.
Your arms would it's one pull.
Where you're saying like for one arm on one end, one arm on the other one end.
And like would the two strings not like force to meet at the middle?
I mean, they would come through in the middle, yes, but there would still be that since you are doing two different vectors from a non-consistent force, the wires could move slightly. So like there'd be like a an inline for the cut. Might be
Trying to
that.
visualize it.
The wires could like lose their spacing a little bit.
そういえば、なぜか天井から血が滴ってくるのだが、人間の血液は天井に届くほど勢いよく吹き出すもの。
Oh, that's a good point. Why is there blood from... Come to think of it, why is blood dripping from the ceiling? Does human blood have force enough to spray into the air that high?
The wire he was hung up to the ceiling.
本当ですね。
Huh? You're right. The whole ceiling splattered red. What could have caused that? Yeah, that's that. He was definitely cut from the ceiling.
わかったぞ。
Eureka!
何が分かったんですか、武装さん。
Oh, his Japanese name is Buso. That's awesome.
Did you figure out something, Armor?
我では力が
Indeed, I have determined that we are woefully unfit for this task. See, mystery solving is far beyond our ken.
I have determined I am bad at my job!
You don't mince words, do you?
Ace
Barriers won't solve this. Yeah, okay, so he was definitely, like, the wires came from the ceiling then. That would explain why they're super, super clean. Because if they went through the ceiling, they have no way to, like, move. So yeah, he was sliced through the ceiling. What do you all think?
Well, I'm trying to think of what
I'm
kind
really
of how that
excited.
device would work.
So you've managed to relax a bit, incompetent.
Oh, the romance is happening already. Nope, stop.
I'm glad that deer in the headlights look from before is melted away. Though I suppose it did have its charm.
ミソウさん、考え事は終わったんですか？
Were you able to sort out whatever was on your mind, Ideal? Can we get to the gameplay, Ideal?
No. I've nearly deduced every element of this case. All that's left is to have the rest of you set to work finding the evidence.
Well, I think he got killed through the ceiling. You're stupid.
What do you mean by through the ceiling, though?
Because remember, there's cracks that go up into the next floor.
Yeah.
Like they could see the light
But
through.
like, how would he be on the ceiling?
That, like, he was tied to the ceiling through the wire, then it came up. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
That's why I'm trying to figure out like how the device would work in that case.
But we don't know how it's done, but that's how I think it happened.
Oh, is that my rank? Damn, I'm cool as shit.
If I may, Lady Ideal, wherefore did you station me here? I scarcely believe you would require my assistance. Oh, what the
I
fuck?
called you here. You would be correct. Frankly, I have low expectations of you, Armor, as far as your powers of deduction are concerned. But you are a killer with those barriers. However, no one defends others with as much sincerity as you. Your personality impacts the team far more than you realize.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's too stupid to be the quartering Duke.
Yeah, there's no way it's you. It's because Incompetent feels comfortable around you that he's able to tackle the case with a calm mind. Isn't that right?
No, I need new underwear.
Yeah, how could you not trust Industar Bella? Though if I'm
sorry.
being... Oh, fuck.
What did she say?
I'm
The
again!
log quiz.
said-
No, what did I
She
say?
said there's nothing here worth investigating. Is there a log?
Oh,
Probably. Every visual novel has a
Maybe.
log.
Gotta find the log. Hang on.
that's not true.
We'll find it later.
If it's here.
Duh! What was that button?
Oh.
Was it the D-pad?
There's a skip to choice. I don't like that.
Well,
Don't push that.
who's that?
There is no button that brings up the text.
Wow.
However,
That's really bad in a detective game.
I accidentally put it on auto.
we were another detective skilled in deduction around. I'm sure you would have picked up on on a multitude of other points. Did you undo the auto?
Yep.
Everyone. I
Oh,
apologize
that's
for the
teaching.
shitty read of the line.
That's teaching us. That's teaching a game mechanic.
Our success lies in teamwork. Consider how much progress was made by combining your strengths rather than working alone.
So like they were saying, like, yeah, we only got 2 points because Armor was with us. If we had like, that's cool.
I kept you here with me because I was positive that you would understand how crucial.
You gotta read faster, Scootus.
That one fell on
You gotta.
It wasn't.
You gotta take care of your stems.
I guarantee you, none of it's on purpose.
You gotta take care of it.
Best part is he hasn't done that with me and forgetting on my main character as often.
Yeah.
Probably because you're
Let's give
faster
it
at reading.
I'm not. There's been times where I've been like looking away and then came to it.
Yeah. Now then, if you would stop interrupting me.
That is another thing, is that you do keep interrupting Scootus.
I do that.
keep interrupting me. You both did it that time. This is how you treat your guests?
Yes.
Of course. Of course. Of course it is.
There was nary a soul before this passageway. Where could the other detectives have gone to investigate?
Not very far, due to my barrier. Perhaps you should try using the map function on your D-pad.
Gameplay.
Now we still have another 2 more hours before we get to the game.
Oh.
Looks directly at
You know,
the
I was thinking
camera.
about using my actual D-pad, not understanding how that would work.
Yeah, that's not, that is not it. This is a map of the manor. See how each detective's position is marked? No? Too bad.
You're an idiot.
You're dumb. You're dummy. Anyone who has the location sharing feature turned on will appear here.
Which means you can turn it off.
Yep.
Notice how that means you can turn it off. It's set to on by default, but there are times you may prefer to turn it off, such as when visiting the restroom.
Why? What's wrong with having your icon in the bathroom?
I feel like I don't need to answer that question.
誰がいるのか一目でわかる。
Incredible! You can see where everyone is at just a glance!
But I do not spy Lady Downtown, Sir Workaholic, or Lady Rowdy. Are they all taking a poop together?
No, they just broke their D-pads.
They're just jerks. They don't like you.
Indeed. I asked them to stand guard outside. There's a possibility the culprit may have fled there, you see.
What? Then let us sally forth as well. We cannot allow the fair maidens to stroll about outside, whilst a killer is on the prowl.
There was also Workaholic.
He's also work-off.
But I don't like
Really?
him.
Good for her. I didn't know that. Just instantly. Off he goes. With Workaholic and Rowdy there, they should be fine, but you know. Oh, let's leave him be. There are some things I wanted to tell you alone anyway, Incompetent.
Oh no.
I am off into the fucking.
I am off fucking! The map has 3 additional features. Firstly is the marking function, which flags mystery points, locations that detectives find dubious.
Giggity.
Giggity. Try checking these marked points if your investigation stalls out. Now, do you see how that one spot on the map is a different color? As a location I've personally deemed suspicious. Evidence square. You can assume these areas contain hidden evidence. I'm not doing these on purpose.
I know,
These
it's
are all
great.
genuine. Finally, finally, there's the share action function, used by each individual to share whatever it is they're currently up to. As a demonstration, let's try moving the cursor over to Bookworm Detective. You should immediately be able to tell what she's doing.
Picking her nose.
Being annoying. And over there you can see what Ploy Detective is doing. Being annoying.
Oh.
She has an odd feeling about the fireplace. Bookworm truly does have a good sense for this, but I doubt she'll figure it out by herself. She's pretty
So
dumb.
P12.
Magic points?
Mystery
points? Mystery points. So here's a question for you, Incompetent. What would you do if you encountered a mystery you couldn't solve on your own?
I would give the fuck up.
That's right! You give the fuck up! I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, we ask for help.
Your experience just now is already paying off. I like people who are quick on the uptake. Two of us are in accord. Faced with a problem you cannot solve alone, you must seek aid from your companions.
Use the other action.
But detectives are such prideful creatures, and sadly, most conduct their investigations alone, so they lack experience collaborating.
You suck, so you have no biases.
Conveniently, because you're so bad at your job, you'll take all the help you can get! From what I've seen so far, Bookworm is one such example. Encouraging her to cooperate would likely be pointless. Sorry, this voice is killing me. Oh, Zeke, that's so crazy that that's your
So what should I do then?
That's what I'm gonna do every time. You should intervene. On their investigation, that is.
Just go
Don't tell
interrupt
them.
them.
Just tell them how wrong and stupid and wrong they are. In other words, use the D-pad to instruct them to do something other than their current task.
Take away their free will.
Take away their free will. Zeke is nearby, so he'll suffice. Let's have him make his way to Bookworm so they can investigate together.
Pretty sure she
Oh,
doesn't
you're like a
him.
little sim manager. That's cool.
Now, issue the command, if you would.
Use your
Take the
chaos.
Take the shot. Why so stiff? Honestly, you're too cute. I'm merely asking you to pretend to be me and give some direction. That's all.
Are you the quartering duke? Like never says yes or no.
Do you guys not hear my little laughs every time that question is asked?
What?
Do you guys not hear the little laughs I
No,
do
I
every
did.
time
Yeah.
that question- Oh, okay,
That's
good.
why I made
Just
like
wanna-
it's
okay,
even
just
like
wanna-
even better, just like not saying yes or no.
Yeah, okay. I just want to be sure. Facing the unknown is precisely what a detective is obligated to do. Everything is a chance to gain experience, so go on.
That took a lot of willpower for me to remember not to press forward.
I'm very, I can tell. I'm very proud of you. Thank you, Quiz. I noticed. I'm very proud of you. I don't know, at least I gotta take some water. Okay. Oh my god!
This is kind of cool. I like this aspect.
It's a neat mechanic. I got water all over my mustache.
Boost!
9 hours remain.
Oh, what?
Till annihilation!
Okay, so
Huh?
that's supposed to...
Huh?
Click him, yeah, and move him next to her. So, confirm.
Oh.
Oh, the 12 is how many points they need total to get it.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes it relatively easy to understand. That's nice.
Alrighty.
Take a look. Jesus. See how even with both their interference values combined, they were unable to solve the mystery of that fireplace.
We need one more.
Need one more, buddy. Times like this, you should give a command to a detective who is skilled at assisting.
Go up! Boost!
Boost!
Mystic Detective.
And then, yeah.
Is it already selecting, or?
You gotta move over.
Wouldn't let me move anywhere. I think that was just
Nicely
area of effect.
instructed. I'm impressed. I can already feel their powers of interference have been enhanced. Now they should easily discover whatever the fireplace is.
Ideal that says inference.
I'm having a stroke. Alright, let's check the entrance hall next. I didn't realize she was gonna be our tutorial character. I guess I should have figured. Osh is keeping the area near the chandelier all to herself. Army and Dolphin are holding back to give her space.
Listen, I already solved how to solve. I've already solved this case.
I already figured out this case. The holding back, however, is unacceptable in an investigation. Let's have Gourmet assist Posh with investigating the chandelier. By dropping the chandelier on her, killing her.
So, Posh's stats are probably awful then, right?
Probably. She talks a lot of shit.
Well, let's see. Inference 2, yeah.
Yep. I am very bad at my job.
That is gourmet, right? Yeah,
Yep,
gourmet.
yep.
Me just
Have her move, yep.
unceremoniously doing my liquid voice. I finally get to have fun with the character. Excellento. You're a quick study, it seems. Now, what should we have Doleful do? Do you know what skill he excels at?
Doleful's skilled at discovering evidence, right?
No, being timid and afraid, dipshit. He has a wonderfully observant eye, indispensable in evidence. Doleful's key characteristic is that he always draws danger to himself. As a result, he is more predisposed to finding clues.
So put him in the clue spot.
Put him in the clue spot. Let's have Doleful use that special trait of his to inspect the area near the chandelier. I'm willing to bet there's a clue left behind there.
Oh, dang.
Oh, damn.
That's a long... He can see far.
He can see so... He is so high, he can hear heaven.
Why wouldn't I just move him up to it, though?
This is just showing you what each does. It looks like you get a move action and an action.
Bravo! That was an ideal command you gave. I'm swelling with pride.
Ew.
I'm swelling. Alright, that's enough warming up. Time to give the order to start the investigation and keep an eye on the passage of time.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what happens.
You guys mind if I date this stream by talking about the Game Awards?
Yeah, go
What's
ahead.
going on in the Game Awards?
Street Fighter 1, Fighting Game of the Year. So that's
Great.
nice. Hideo Kojima seemingly announced a new game.
Ooh, what kind?
Did they announce Game?
I'm not entirely sure.
Death
Sometimes,
Stranding
yeah.
2.
Death Stranding 2. It's called Dole, I think.
Oh, hi, Dole.
Exactly.
Hey, yeah, I bet. Yeah, the carpet got cut by the wires
Yeah.
that came from the top. I still don't. Yeah,
Ah.
I don't know how they did that, but.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, with the chandelier, probably.
It's called OD. Why should I cooperate with you? I can handle this. Fuck.
I thought you were talking about the Game Awards.
I was, but
Was
then
that
the
it?
character I voiced came up. That's really all I had. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that one thing. I haven't been watching the Game Awards. I've just been seeing reaction tweets. That's a fair point. Very well. Enhance my flavor, gourmet.
Ew.
Enhance my flavor.
You're gonna lick her. You're gonna lick her. Aren't you?
What are you asking?
I'm asking you.
Who's lick? Me? Specifically, Scootus?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
So yeah, okay. So that
Look at this.
Either of them are my type. What? These scratches. How could they be a hint as to how the culprit killed senior detective?
Oh,
Also, I don't know either of them.
they raised the chandelier to. Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
By raising the chandelier. Maybe.
By raising the chandelier. Hup.
Boost!
Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 are tied for Game Awards of the Year.
Yeah, that's
Baldur's
cool.
Gate 3? You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Oh no. Scootus is gonna be canceled. Why must I investigate with you? Asked the girl, her lips pouting with dissatisfaction.
Don't say that! Think this is a chance to learn from your father.
Oh!
Hearths do hold a rustic charm, though having to aid the fire word every time is a bit of a hassle. I don't know what he's talking about.
Fire one. That's it.
Ahem.
So that's it, mused the girl, finally pinning down what seemed to miss.
Cannot find enjoyment out of this. I can't imagine.
Burnt glove!
Oh my god. Your directions have truly made a difference in how well the investigation is progressing. Oh, and hey, anyone who may be mad at me for saying anything bad about Baldur's Gate 3, be mad at me. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. When I arrived, you pushed the others to work together.
I mean, from what I've heard from Tom and Gappy, who constantly complain about it, it's clearly not a good game.
From what I've heard about it, the characters are just relatively bland in comparison to other installments in the game. That's the only thing I've heard. Especially the white-haired one who's always on the cover. The key difference between detectives and the police is that while to put it unkindly, Quiz keeps skipping my lines.
Scootus just going on a speed run of getting the Baldur's Gate 8.
Thus, our capability as a team of experts goes unrealized.
Scootus just insulted one of the most thirsted after characters like it was nothing.
Look, dude, look, man, the majority of fans have had bad taste for a very long time.
Oh, that was great.
I've noticed that, like, when this happens, it happens with her the most. I think she just talks a lot.
She does.
Yeah, she's been talking for the past 30 minutes!
It's almost like she's a tutorial character. If we're to take on the quartering dude, we can't abide reckless behavior lest you would... How could someone like me do that?
God bless!
Oh yeah, no, I still gotta finish Alan Wake 2, but yeah.
Yeah, Suni, I'm happy for you if you enjoy them. My opinions are completely invalid. I haven't played either. I don't even know what Alan Wake is. Your tendency to downplay yourself is a virtue, but also a weakness you will be forced to address someday. Maybe after I'm dead.
Or I'm revealed as the killer.
Die. Or when I'm revealed as the quartering duke. And I have to play a completely different character, but still use his voice. Leaders who make history are often said to be cowards. Likely because they fixated not on their potential, but their limits. Oh hey, you yawned this time. Good job, Quiz. Know your weakness. In time.
Damn, I remember myself yawn. If I talk about yawning.
As well. Incompetent.
Why do you have so much faith in me?
I'm the quartering duke and I'm lying to you. I'd say I can't tell you yet, but that would be selfish of me, wouldn't it? Should let you know before something happens. The true reason I called you here, that is. Competent. My name is...
Chiaki.
Oh. What? Run incompetent!
Huh?
Oh, this is
Rowdy.
No, not Rowdy, the other guy.
You're Rowdy. The one we haven't seen yet.
No, Rowdy's the kid one.
Oh, whatever. Renegade.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Renegade. Bubblegum Renegade.
God!
Who wants to try and voice Renegade?
All of us at the same time.
Let's do it.
I don't have
Renegade
another voice in
Detective! Stop! You were right, incompetent. Why'd I say it like I was mad? What in the world are you thinking, Renegade Detective?
it. You are not what I expected you to look like.
Why is that what you look like? This is a Zeke core character, 100%.
Not only that, but like this guy's like he's wearing heels, so I thought it was a girl.
They said Lady Renegade.
Yo!
Okay, so this is a
Good
girl.
for her! Good for her! Good for her! So fucking
Okay,
good
hang
for
on.
her.
Good for her. What exactly, Scootus?
I don't know. We'll check it. We will check out her thing later.
No. What
But
are you?
anyway,
What are you good for herring right now, Scootus? I feel like you're just saying things.
Congratulations on her transition.
You're right. This is definitely a me. This is definitely me. Give me a second.
This is a Zeke core character, 100%.
Turn off your D-pad's location sharing, and you can pull off as many ambushes as you want, the way I just did now.
Perfect. That's Bubblegum Renegade.
I wanted to show you the dangers of burying your head in that device. How easily you can slip and lose your footing. Forgive me, Holmes.
This is the Nagito.
Oh, he is the Nagito.
Gee. I don't know, man.
Talking to the wrong
Good
person.
question, actually. 'Cause according to Scootus, she went through a transition.
Let's just
Oh,
pull
I
up,
mean, who knows?
let's pull up the profile after
Gavin
this because
here
I'm
deserves a
confused.
Deep, sincere apology. Hurry now, or that charm on your neck will pop.
Okay,
Oh, you're one of
okay.
those.
Got my priorities screwed up. Sorry. Oh yeah, so he's he's got a bomb. They've got a bomb in him.
Oh. They say she?
No, they're
The
saying
name's
he.
Renegade Detective. I'm a virtuous investigator with a penchant for practical jokes.
Penchant.
I can't. Penchant. Thank you.
Okay.
My favorite phrase is world peace, and I spend my free time volunteering. Hope we can get along.
Volunteering what?
Your conversation was so serious, I just had to butt in with some levity. My bad. Can you ever forgive me? You will, won't you? Thanks.
Oh my god.
I'm having way more fun with this person than I thought I would.
Yeah, right?
Come on! Don't look so scared. Didn't I give you that tingling feeling?
Oh no. This is when I start being less interested.
He's definitely Nagito, that's for sure. But like with extra Nagito.
As fickle as ever. But this time you've gone too far. Do so again, and I will exercise my authority as chief to restrain you.
Or maybe they said Lady Rowdy was outside.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what they
yeah,
said.
Yeah. Oh,
And you were mixing up
absolutely,
Rowdy
dear
and
Holmes.
Renegade.
I'm sure I'd hate to be so
Convenience.
inconvenient.
I sure would.
Your
hate
word
this.
is my command. I really hate that I can't read either. I'm illiterate.
Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year.
Okay, cool.
Good for Baldur's Gate 3. Now, tell us what you've gathered about this case. I take it that you too have seen the truth of the matter? And Asuni, to clarify, like, I'm chill.
Yeah, he's
My
doing a bit.
opinions
He's doing
are-
a bit. He's doing a bit.
It's mostly a bit. I'm mostly doing a bit, yeah.
It's especially why he went after every loved thing about the game in his rant.
No, I mean, like, from what I've heard, if I knew what I was talking about, I would mean it. But I don't, so I don't.
You planned to make
You
me
know?
swear I'd cooperate from the very start, huh?
I meant it.
Of course. Only second-rate detectives are controlled by their emotions. The finest use them as a weapon.
But they totally had heels on though, right? We didn't that.
Good for him, I guess. If that's
Ah,
true.
well, it was worth it to see a rare glimpse of your fury. So fine, I'll share my thoughts with you.
Honestly, Scootus, every time you say "good for them," I have to ask, what do you good for them?
It feels like it does kind of feel like the good
That
for
time.
you.
No, that time I said it, I meant like good for them that they want to wear heels and they're comfortable with doing that in society where often male and female clothing is like separated.
This
into
case is too
something.
transparently pure. So boring, it makes me nauseous.
I'm saying good for him that he has that confidence.
The culprit must be so self-satisfied.
Need confidence to wear heels? I think you just
There's
need
no
balance to wear
beauty in
heels.
it. Not in the least.
All right, fair enough.
Killing should be ugly. Beyond redemption, gnarled by emotion, oozing, cloudy, grimy. That's what makes it so fascinating.
Zeke, do you think Scootus is going to like Leron or hate Leron?
I have no idea.
Is Leron a good character or a horrible assassination?
What are
of
you
the
talking about?
archetype?
I have no idea.
What are you talking about?
That's my line, and I just said
Let's
it.
see.
Okay.
No need for guesswork. It's all plain as day. Check out that scrap of carpet. My theory is right. Some evidence should be left there. Yeah, we already found it. Better show me a good time. Oh, future legend. Nagito in this game is weird.
Can't believe he kissed me.
You can't call him
Rather
weird, Zeke. That's
peculiar
offensive.
That one.
Yeah, it was like... I stopped myself just in time.
Like talking to a villain, right?
No, no! Get out of my head.
No. Your intuition is spot on. As a matter of fact, he killed his mother and father with his very own hands during his youth. I was gonna say, like, I was thinking in my head.
He's an actual
So who
murderer.
killed-
His own parents, too? How is someone like that even in the detective agency?
If I
What?
miss
It was an
real quick, though.
accident. Jeez.
Go ahead.
I was thinking to myself, as he was talking, like, okay, who killed a important family member or family members? It was him. So, you know, that explains something.
He might have been the quartering. No, he's definitely not. That's too obvious.
Reason is simple. No detective understands homicidal maniacs better than he does. Sorry, I was looking at chat.
You're fine.
He's been granted a degree of freedom on the condition that he uses his unique skills to work with the Detective Alliance.
So it's like Psychopaths.
It's a lot like Psychopaths. Although his
So
deductive
it's a lot
prowess is on
like
par with
every
unknown.
cop show on TV that uses like
It's a lot like
Yeah, like Dexter and...
a Dexter, Mentalist,
it's a lot
Castle.
like Jake Ralton in the Pontiac Bandit, otherwise known as Doug Judy. He's the
a lot
most
like-
unorthodox detective in the world. A real renegade, as true to his alias as can be.
Columbo would already have this case solved.
Columbo would have been done with this so easily.
He's like, I'm just gonna shoot all you guys.
What? No, that's not Columbo. No. Why, how dare you? How dare you sully the good
I'll
name of Columbus?
Just have to find a way to trust in him.
Yes, let's.
This is taking up more time than expected. Let's move on to the meat of the investigation.
Let's get to the gameplay.
And then
Let's
we
get to the
and then we
gameplay,
see
gang.
that like Renegade's icon is in one place, disappears, turns on another place. He's just fucking
He's just
with us.
nothing personnel kill. Yeah, he just nothing personnel kidding all over the place.
He's just tackling people.
I like that you keep seeing him like approaching people, going to tackle them.
He turns off his notification, someone falls over, he turns it back on, he's in another room. He turns it off, someone falls over. Of all the detectives nearby, Posh and Techie specialize in analysis. Let's have Posh take a look.
Okay,
That took an hour?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess
That
that's
makes
just
sense.
turns. Yeah.
Have Posh. Oh,
Posh is down.
I mean she's down.
Hello, yes,
Right there, yeah.
I'm Posh. Hello, hi, yes.
Why is she red though?
I don't know. She can't analyze.
It's my hair. I have red hair.
Oh, good.
Oh my. Posh is disgruntled that we made her work with Gourmet. It would seem that she's blocked me from contacting her.
That's actually a cool concept.
Won't be able to intervene with her like this. She certainly is a pain in the ass, that Posh.
What? So what do we do now? We just do Techie do it.
Detectives aren't programs. They're human. It's only natural for there to be detectives with whom you cannot intervene.
You know.
Let's look at Renegade tackling Doleful in the corner. As such, whoever does the instructing must be able to adapt to the situation. In this instance, we could try giving directions to Techie instead. Techie should also be capable of performing a precise analysis of this evidence. Now, tell him to analyze that section of carpet.
He's by default saying, I don't want to talk to you.
I'm playing with my robot dog right now. I don't want to do it.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Fine.
We're still in the tutorial, I get it, fine.
Yeah, alright, I'll cooperate for the sake of the tutorial. But after that, you're getting nothing else from me for the rest of this case.
Yeah, I know. I'll just bully Posh into doing
They
it.
waited for 12 hours to get to the gameplay.
Like, I know, but like my dog, though.
So we got these from
I don't know what I
MPs. They don't have to be
Yep.
analyzed. And then this one came from the
Yep.
that. And then he's level
Gives you the
5, so he can
difficulty.
do it.
So that also means you might be able to have people do it and then have it get assisted.
It may be possible.
Yeah, because you have to do the start turn, you know, the in turn thing.
Yeah.
The music in this game is consistently pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
really.
I will say, I've been enjoying the music in this game.
Alright, select
I've been grooving.
preliminary. Yep.
I did it! Scrap of carpet. When we approach it scientifically, there's only
Is he
one
gonna say it was
explanation
cut by the
for how
wire?
it's cut.
I know that's what he's gonna say, but like he's going a long way just to say I was cut by the wire.
Quick! We need to investigate the floor of the entrance hall.
I love you, Emma Sky.
Oops.
Excellently done. There isn't much time, since the amount of time I have to say my lines draws shorter and shorter. Since we cannot direct Posh, what should we do? What should we do to draw an inference on this new point of interest? Any thoughts?
Use Doleful and the other one,
What other one?
the gourmet.
Very good.
Okay,
Dora
so
the Explorer.
okay, so you can do things you know is gonna work with the preliminary, and then see what happens after the fact. Okay, that works.
So they said that we should. Okay, well
Yeah.
we can't.
Yeah, it's just giving you the example right now. So yeah. Well, we just did the preliminary, so now we're on the other part of the investigation where we're gonna use those two girls to do the thing.
You're not gonna listen though, so we have to move, I guess, her.
I hate you, and I will never cooperate with you again for the rest of the game.
It turns out this is the only investigation.
This is the only investigation in the game. After this, it turns into a first-person shooter.
That'd be kind of sick.
That would be pretty fun.
And then infer should be this
Yep.
one. Can't do it. Okay. Oh, there we go. You still won't
And then-
listen.
Yeah, and then down comes Doleful.
Oh yeah. Also, a Blade
For
game got
different
announced.
directions.
That's
Apparently.
cool.
Yeah, we're getting a Blade game, dude. I'm very excited for that. Apparently done by the same people that did Prey, the Prey game. Well done.
Cool.
You are enjoyable. Oh yes, if there's a detective who has yet to move and you'd like them to go elsewhere, you should instruct them to do so. Take Ducky, for example. Since he's only done an analysis so far, this mystery is centered in the entrance hall, so let's have him head there.
Oh yeah, so you do get a move action and a standard action.
Ambush.
Okay.
We're playing a TTRPG.
Ring.
Get in here, buddy. Face through the wall. We'd love
Oh,
to
he
see
went
it.
through the door.
Wonderful. No, shut up. You face through the wall. Now, when you want him to perform an action in the entrance hall, he could do so without wasting any time. Much like I do with these mediocre jokes. Wow, Zeke, it's crazy how that's your character.
It's fine.
I wonder about that. Okay. We'll just have to await the results of their deduction with bated breath. It's fine if I miss my lines, it doesn't matter. Also, I would suggest having any idle detectives inspect the area. Though it might not directly pertain to the case, they could happen upon something interesting.
You can find a Funyaripa.
They could find a Funyaripa. Now, once you're ready, instruct them to begin the investigation. I'm honestly very excited for a Blade game. I'd buy the hell out of that.
Well, good thing you got PS5 money now.
That's crazy. I wonder how that happened.
Oh, so you can just warp them to a different area if they're not going to do anything.
I was right! They can phase through walls! I see. I wasn't talking out of my ass.
Like a Pasha's like, I also want to see what's going on here. Ah, the floor. On closer inspection, I can see gaps between the boards. Maybe that explains how sound travels so easily down below. The gaps are also wide enough to pass a wire through. This might have something to do with how the culprit dismembered the body.
How long ago did I call that?
This is the first I'm hearing of
An
it.
hour ago, at least. At least an hour. Good job, Zeke. You smart boy. So proud of you. Aha! Solving the connection between the floor gaps and the carpet caused a mystery point and an evidence square to appear by the entrance.
Okay, Zeke.
Then we made it right to the call, having detective moving into the entrance hall.
Indeed we did! Sometimes solving one mystery leads to another. Be sure to keep that in mind. Also be sure to keep in mind that you're voicing characters in this game. Zeke. Alright, I'm not gonna tell you what to do next. This time, you must command the detectives on your own.
Sweet. Gameplay.
I'm sorry. Gameplay!
Huh? There's no way I can do that. Quiz is the one doing this.
please do that. Can you? You've been given great direction so far, just as I anticipated you would. Now, you must exceed my expectations. It's up to you to unravel this bizarre and formidable case.
I'm gonna go take a nap now. It's up to you.
I'm gonna go take it up now. Let's see.
It's up to you to unroll this mysterious case. Yeah, he did it through the floorboards. You know, it's like just saying it under her breath as she leaves.
So clearly did. Such a waste of fucking time. Always be over.
Where's the floorboards? Fun.
Am I the only competent?
I'll do it. In fact, I'll go above and beyond.
Ooh. Good. Show me how your mind works then. Or rather, tell me about it after you've already solved it and I'm done with my nap. I really do love the idea of her, yawning that, like... Oh,
Right where we actually got to start playing, too.
No.
Oh no.
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
The game just crashed.
The game just crashed.
It's like, okay, time to fuck the fuck off.
Alright, everybody, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining the right eye look
It's a visual novel, so like I'm pretty sure the skip to option will go straight to the gameplay.
Oh yeah, they have a skip to choice button. That'll actually come in handy! Hey!
And if it's not, we immediately close the game. Like, oh no, spoilers. Oh yeah, it's a visual novel, so there's either way it's a super fast skip and all that. It'll be fine.
I cannot believe
Depending on if there was any
on
auto
not
saves
letting
or
us
not.
play this game.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
Quiz. Hit that skip to
Hit
choice
the
button and see what happens.
Please.
I don't see a choice.
Can you click skip to next choice again? See how far that takes us. This is so
What
terrible.
choices are you talking about?
I really don't know.
We're getting there. We're actually getting there.
We're making some semblance of progress.
Getting better at skipping.
He's so fast, Chad! He's so fast! Yo!
I actually don't know if this is any faster or not. It looks like it's just skipping like individual text boxes.
It does feel like that, doesn't it?
It does.
Hang on.
Alright, go to your options.
I think I know
Go to your
why.
options.
I feel like it's distinguishing it by like.
This is the
every
problem.
different animation.
This is the problem. Skip.
Oh.
So.
So it really was just going in one box at a fucking time.
Oh.
Gameplay. Gameplay.
Gameplay? Did we skip all the way to the gameplay? Please, God.
We did.
Now I can't seem to skip this.
That makes sense.
Probably have to
Can
do
you
all of
fast forward it
this.
though?
I can fast forward, yeah. Nope, apparently
It is
not.
I, Mr. Barrier, for a second time. The timeline.
While this is going on, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna drink some water.
So we gotta do this part again though.
While I'm going, hit the save button right now.
Dad, I don't know if you're surprised to hear this, but doing that voice for an extended period of time is not particularly easy.
Okay, that's nice. That's all nice. Why is there no save button here?
That is weird. You can't stay at the. So, Spider-Man 2 won 0 awards at the Game Awards this year. Apparently, it was nominated for 7. So, you know. So, they'll have to wait in 8 years for Spider-Man 3. I don't know if Spider-Man 1 or Miles Morales won any awards at their respective Game Awards years. I'm a little curious, honestly. I'm curious enough to look it up, though. So there's no way we can save at this point?
No, there should be a way. Hang on.
Okay.
Oops.
'Cause what if there's no way and it just does that again? You know? Oh,
Well, hang on.
maybe try
Watch.
options?
Now. No, I can't press the button. Okay. But there is another scene later on that we might be able to pause during.
Hmm. Boost! Boost!
まあまあ家族ちゃんはこの私と確かにその通りですわねこのシャンデリアの傷なぜあなたと一緒に薪そういうことですか君の指示によって捜査が大きく進展したな
This is where we meet
I'm back.
her, or him rather, my bad.
So I did think it was kind of funny how there was just a complete thing of silence as we saw the unexpected error has occurred.
There's
Oh, yeah.
in here, by the way.
Oh no.
We cannot save, so if that exact same thing happens again...
We're gonna... Can we...
Because like,
I guess
there's
we're just
nothing under
gonna
options.
die. There's nothing under options.
Oh no.
And if we... I doubt anything good will happen. If we go to the title screen, we'll just lose all our progress again.
Yep. Alright then.
Ugh.
What am I doing here? Oh, wait.
What a terrible
You gotta act
scenario.
like you're gonna act like you gotta act like you're doing posh. And then learn that
Oh,
people
dude.
just hate you. Yeah.
Why do I... Oh, you were talking to Quiz. I thought you were talking to me.
I hate you all!
I hate all of you! You make me so angry. I forgot the voice I was doing. I forgot what voice I was doing. There are differences. There are differences. There are differences. Analysis complete. Alright, that's enough. No one will find that entertaining.
I found it. You found it entertaining.
I did, but I'm the only one who did. I know Quiz is too busy playing the game to find it entertaining.
Quiz just trying to get to where we were a second ago.
Quiz is just trying to play. Quiz is trying to get us back from wasting time, because the game is making us waste time. Because the game died on us.
I wonder what those red things were. I wonder if you could like do something with those reds.
Teleport?
Oh. Alright guys, fingers crossed.
He's God. Come on.
Okay.
Hey, okay, I can move. Alright, so.
All right, we're back.
Uh,
We're back, everybody. Close call. We did it. We made it back.
Let's check and see. Yeah, let's check and see if we can get Techie to do that investigation to unlock the other thing, maybe. Or not investigation. I think it was inspection. Because we gotta get him down there first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys have to play the game now. We've made it to the point where we could play the game. Now we need to play the game.
Yeah, I guess he just selects himself. Okay. What else can we do? You're
And
still
then
pissed off.
I think we got a preliminary that, so that way the other thing opens up. So those guys, we can have those guys in the back do something too while that's going on.
Well, what are these guys doing?
Nothing right now, but I don't think we want them to do anything, so that way we can have them do the like move and then try to do.
I guess it's just moving. Okay.
Yeah. Do we know how to do the warpy warp?
I think they go into a warp square. I mean, you guys are doing what you're doing, okay? I think.
Yeah, let's hit that preliminary investigation, see if that opens up and there's anything we can do first.
What is this switch on the wall? There's a separate one from the lights, so this must be for activating something else.
You mean like raising and low? Hey, someone dropped the chandelier on us when we came in here.
That's quite possible. Did none of you detectives think to fiddle with the lights? You never fiddle with the lights when you go into a room? None of you ever? I know Rowdy would. Come on. Rowdy's not in here right now.
Let's
So
say what we need.
I guess she's excused, but
Which we did.
maybe you should have Techie go
investigate.
over to that area.
You have to invest.
yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
Use one of the girls and see if that's like a evidence piece that we investigate.
They cannot really investigate that right now because it's locked.
Well, I meant the analysis option.
Say again?
The analysis option. Maybe that thing we just found was analysis based. Like we gotta use analysis next.
All right. We're at...
So keep
There it is.
scrolling.
Do we need more? Or can we get away with equal?
Yeah, I think it's
Analysis? Yeah, you can. Because Techie had 5 when he analyzed that other thing, right?
Well, you
analyzed.
can't. So.
Oh well.
Yeah.
screw
Well,
me.
well,
won't
we can.
listen.
We can have her move, then do the analysis, and have the other one assist.
He could analyze it.
Yeah, so we can move them in and then have them start moving closer and then analyze it.
We can move them out.
And
We
the
can let them move
10-year-old
on their
has-
own. There it is. Okay, so
And are we sure those reds are warp squares? Because they're not in every room.
they're in most rooms.
Well, maybe let's have Book look at it, see if it so we can learn what those are. Because maybe it's also like funnies. I don't know.
Can you go through the wall? No. We can't do another preliminary.
I'm
so we can-
imagining.
Oh, we can.
No.
I'm imagining her because the sprite, it didn't turn around to walk, so I'm imagining her moonwalking or something. Moonwalking back there.
Yeah.
Aquas, it's crazy how that's your character. London. We couldn't infer anything about that MP before, but analyzing the evidence has made it possible. This will happen quite often. Always ensure you find the information needed to properly make an inference.
Okay, now we can start moving people.
Yeah.
Wahoo!
Not that we can get them close enough.
Yeah, well, I don't think they'll be able to do it now, but
Let me crack my back real quick. Oh, God. Jeez.
Can you move her again?
That was audible.
no, she just has the action, so we can set her up
Okay.
for the inspect or whatever it is.
What do you think they mean by annihilation?
Game over.
So this is analyze. No, wait, sorry. Infer.
Yep.
That requires a 13. That's 6.
It looks like we're gonna get it because Doleful, or not Doleful, the other girl's still
Oh my
going to
God.
help. Yeah, she's still going to do it.
Is she?
So,
she's
like,
just
we will
she's
get
walking over there, but that doesn't mean much.
Oh no, we need one more. So hold up. Instead of
Do assist.
yes, instead of yeah, do the assist.
Dolphin doesn't have bad assist.
Nope.
Yeah, you just get the fuck over here. Everything important is over here.
And let's have Book look at that red thing just to make sure it's the warp space or whatever.
That does not do anything.
Inspect, I guess. Let's have her set to inspect. I guess we.
Also, let's think about how, like... Boost!
We got keyword. What the fuck does that do, though?
I don't know. Let's look.
That's a good question.
Let's look. Look how.
Oh, we don't have that menu available to us.
Maybe check evidence?
No, it won't be there. It'll be in the gloss, like the other menu, the visual novel menu.
We do not have access to the visual novel menu.
So
investigate. We'll bring the other.
all
girl
that did
in.
was add them together.
Yeah, and well, the other girl's still coming in. She will do her thing this turn. It's just
I find it very funny that, like, in like the actual world that these guys are in, they've been investigating for like 3 hours.
For something
and for, like,
I solved in 2
2 of those
minutes.
hours. Yes, and for something that and for Posh, for 2 of those hours, she's been pissed that she had to spend a little bit of time with somebody.
Now we should have done it the other way.
Never mind. Let's make it 3 hours. God bless.
But now we know how assistance works versus just.
Posh is still so mad. She's so angry, chat. She's so
yeah.
angry.
And also, it's additive, so you don't have to get it in 1 turn. You can do it in multiple turns.
Okay, so that just got us the 1 word, and
Well, and then we'll see if it's worth it whenever we go into the next bit, because I mean, I like completing things. Oh, there's a door there on the other side.
Look at Zeke being a complete Pete.
hello guys, I'm here too.
Oh, why is the map wide movement when you're moving?
What?
So like, act like you're gonna move Techie. Why? When you're doing move.
Okay, but then they lose the ability to go like anywhere else, I guess.
Yeah, that they lose their action, but they're at least in that spot now.
Well, now you can
that's
be
interesting.
useful.
Go look over here what this is. Like, you can't do anything this turn, but yeah.
He'll look at that thing.
He'll look at it next turn. But he did immediately transfer over the entire map. So, like, for example, the last 2 turns we spent moving Mystic, we could have immediately moved him 1 turn since he didn't do anything last 2 turns. And preliminary should get that.
Oh, so pushing this switch raises the chandelier. To use this in a crime, you'd need a way to change how the wire moves.
And We have that with the Switch, don't
I
we?
think I'll catch a ride to the top and see where that gets me. Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Oh no.
I might use the restroom real quick.
Well,
ahead.
investigation complete.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, you can collect 4 keywords. Okay. Save?
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's the
Yeah!
moral right there.
Yes. Wonderful. You saved.
Let's see what those keywords were. See if it's anything.
You gave such a
interesting.
clear.
Why
You gave such
you
clear
care
instructions.
so much about
Really
these
am
words?
grateful to have
Because
you
I'm a
with.
completionist. I'm sorry.
If you were really a completionist, you would have pushed for us to get all of them.
I'm not gonna care that much.
All right, then you're not a completionist.
Yeah, seriously. Like, you're
Listen,
right, you
I'm
either are or
imagining-
you're not.
I'm imagining it's like the oh, it'd probably be Q incident. And I'm imagining it's like the gold files. I'm sorry.
What's the gold files?
You really like to reference Zero Escape around Scootus, despite the fact
keep
that he's
forgetting.
not played Zero Escape.
I've not played Zero Escape.
Oh yeah, it's not. I don't care anymore. I don't care about him.
Trying to get me to play Zero Escape, Zeke?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. They're paying me. Told the others to meet by the fireplace. We should hurry there ourselves. It's time for all of us to get to the bottom of this intricate, baffling case. God.
I feel like she's just being a jerk.
We're struggling so
Excuse
much
me,
in
Ideal.
this case. I'm just so worried that not everyone will be able to figure it out.
Please tell me, what's the real reason you brought me to this island?
Oh, good on you. And Kyle,
Because you're the quartering duke.
I'm the quartering duke. My real name is the middle name quartering last name.
I understand my limitations better than anyone. My talents are undeserving of your good graces. You literally just ordered them all how to solve this case.
You literally just solved the case.
But the real kicker is why you clearly know me. Just, what is it that you want from me? What's a nobody like me even doing on this island?
Sorry. I've been a bit mean-spirited, haven't I? My inner devil wanted to see that bewildered look of yours, and it got the better of me. I've been planning to keep you quiet until you noticed. This is our first meeting in 10 years, after all. Surely you can understand how I'd want to surprise you a bit. Watto? Watto-kun.
Our first meeting in 10 years. Wait, did you just call me Watto?
Watto's his name?
Yes.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
I
Watto.
remember.
His name's
Yeah, well,
Watto.
he does have
Yeah,
a
what's
last
his
name.
name?
Yeah, like
freaking-
Goto Watto
Shut
or
up,
something.
shut up. Shut up, quiz.
What?
We're not doing who's on
What?
first right now.
What?
Scootus, what's his name?
Oh, you know, that's a pretty good question. I think it's Watto. I've dreamt of this reunion for ages. Inviting you here wasn't completely outrageous now that you've been scouted into the DA. My real name is Saika Sharon Ford I'm an actual Holmes? 10 years ago, you saved my life. I'm an actual
That's
Holmes.
impossible!
Yeah, I know. I think it's crazy that I'm a Holmes too.
There's no way Saika is alive. Avenging her has been my motivation all this time, but now...
Now. Calm yourself.
Turns out, renegade Saika.
You seem to have lost your memories of our time in that prison. It must have left quite the emotional scar.
Japan really likes kidnapping kids and making them super people.
Yeah.
Yes, it does seem that way. No need to force yourself. It'll only cause your heart grief. Remember little by little about how you rescued me that day.
Did I really?
Yes. What I said to the others wasn't a lie. You truly did save me. You're
In the
reason I'm alive
metaphorical
today.
sense, I'm now a murderer.
In
You saved my
the
spirit.
metaphorical sense. But our enemy is far more cold and calculating than anticipated. I have no hope of preventing the DA's eradication alone. I need your help, Wado. I summoned you here because I'm in desperate need of your abilities. For now, please, just believe me.
Yeah, that's dark hair.
What happened to your hair, though? And she stabs us.
No, I just decided I liked it white.
What about your eyebrows, though?
I decided I liked them looking like teardrops. That's just how I wanted it.
Is that really you, Saika?
No.
I doubt it.
Nah, bitch. You finally used my name. I couldn't be happier. Remember, we detectives only share our true names with those we completely trust.
And we give fake names to the people we want to kill later.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, what you said didn't really prove anything.
Yeah. You right. You right.
No matter who doubts or suspects you, you, the others, or even yourself, I will always be on your side. Totally, for real.
Because
busting
I'm
no
the
cap.
quartering duke. I know who it is. Because it's me.
As it's me. So stay by my side and observe my work. I'm certain you'll recall the truth if you do.
What's fine.
I still don't know the truth, but I'll choose to believe those words. Which is to say, I want to believe them. Oh God, I'm stroking out hard today.
Yeah, don't stroke on stream, Zeke.
I'm not. I played in the past out in my mind countless times. I wish I could have saved you.
Oh my God,
Psycho.
you're reverting to the fucking Trails of the Sky, Zeke. You just get fucking tired of reading and just devolve into blah 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 blah.
That's right, we had time in fucking Trails.
To be fair, Trails was really bad with how much crap they kept just throwing at you.
To be fair, Trails is really bad. You could just end the sentence there.
Whoa. That's gonna have to be clipped.
But still, I don't buy it 100%. Like you said, I'll stick with you and try to figure things out.
So you want me to clip it like Trails is actually really, and then like cut the conversation there?
Truth just comes in screaming from the door behind behind Ideal, such as whether or not you're really telling the truth. It's like, ah! Just rushes the screen.
breaks the fake door, like jump scare scream. That's all I wish for. Observe my every move with your utmost attention. If I have one request, however, so you stop calling me Ideal. It's far too formal for my liking. When it's only the two of us, would you mind calling me Saika? Back in the old days, when I almost died. Yeah, I have such fond memories of back
Wait
then.
just a second. I didn't mean I actually believe you're Psycho yet.
変なところで意地っ張りなのは昔から変わらないね。
Stubborn as ever, aren't you? And always over the silliest
普
things.
段からホームズ呼びで頼むよ。
Very well. Address me as Holmes, then. Yet the detectives know me by this name, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, I thought got it, Holmes. I thought they were being jerks when they said that.
This is our first step towards friendship, Watto. Holmes's face beams with genuine elation. Her face sure doesn't. Her voice sure doesn't show it.
Gets a notification. Renegade's just tackling everybody down there.
Oh, I see Renegade's up to it. Hold on, we gotta make sure he doesn't kill anybody. Now, shall we close the book on this case? So we're gonna try and finish this case out?
We'll see what happens.
I mean, we're there. Might as well
Alright,
discuss the
ladies and
answer.
gentlemen, due to your efforts, we have uncovered the method used to dismember Senior Detective. Now it's simply a matter of laying it out. Simply! I'll be timing you.
Start the
I don't
timer
trust
on the
that.
screen! Then please tell us, Holmes, what happened?
How like a commoner to heedlessly jump the gun. Before revealing the culprit, is there not a matter we must clarify first? Shut up.
And what matter would that be?
Why, the method by which Senior Detective was slain, of course.
Yeah, it was done through the floorboards.
Yeah, it was done through the floorboards. Instead of focusing on, I agree, instead of focusing on who did it, let's consider who could have done it and eliminate some of the obstacles in our way. As in, let's waste your time.
Well, I mean, this might be like, we might actually have to piece the evidence together, which would be
I
fun.
know, I'm just toying. How do you suppose Senior Detective was killed, Posh? Put simply, with an artifact working in concert with the chandelier trap.
In concert with the chandelier trap? You mean I set it into motion when I opened the door? Bonk!
Have you ever played with clay, Incompetent? Have you ever made a golem? Say you wanted to cut it in half as cleanly as possible. How would you do it? Even a knife would give you some trouble, no?
Not a knife would do it.
But back in school, I remember we learned to wrap nylon string around the clay and pull it to split it apart.
Good dough. Now for the next question.
I hate you.
I will forever mock you for unironically saying hi
That was
last
so
stream.
funny.
I can't believe you. Following that principle for cutting clay, what would happen if you wrapped a sharp wire around a person, then tightened it?
Hey, it's like I said.
It's like you
Yeah,
said.
yes, you're right. I just thought you were
hours
meaning like
ago.
with your hand. My apologies.
I
You
mean,
get the idea, I presume.
Yeah.
If okay, no, because you can say words.
yeah, basically, yeah, like wrapped around each limb.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to cut something.
Clay's one thing, but could you really pull hard enough to, like, slice the guy up? Cause, FYI, that stuff does not look easy to handle.
A salient question, downtown. Indeed, the crux of this trick is how the wire was tightened.
It was with the chandelier.
So, what method could have been used to pull the wire once it was wrapped around CD Detective? Any ideas, Posh? The culprit may have had a dash of cleverness up their sleeve, but my upper-class intellect saw right through it. But simply, the culprit used the falling chandelier to pull the wire taut. Taut?
How would they do that? The chandelier's up in the entrance. But the crime took place down in the basement, right? Yeah, you're right. It's the floorboards. I'm just.
They pulled it through the floorboards and pulled up the dude, and then as it was fully being pulled up, he got killed, and then it splatted down on the ground. Dear me! Very well. I shall elucidate the matter so elegantly that even a commoner would understand. If you're gonna do that, could you please use less big words?
No.
So that a commoner can understand. No! The wire was attached to the chandelier so they would move in tandem. When the latter fell, the former would wind up automatically.
Yeah, so pulley. Yep.
Excuse you? This explanation was mine to give!
See, I figured that they just, by pulling the chandelier up, it pulled the body up.
It just must have just been with the pulley.
Yeah,
given where the chandelier was positioned, I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah. After sedating Senior Detective, the culprit affixed the wire to the chandelier, which had been lowered to the floor. Then they threaded the wire through the gaps in the entrance hall floor, allowing them to connect it with the basement. Oh god. We're coughing up blood.
Would a wire really fit through the floorboards, though?
No! If the cracks are large enough
No,
for
you
sound to
stupid
travel
idiot!
between-
It's wire! Wire
you
is much
stupid
too
idiot.
thin to fit. I'm making my point
Wire
wrong, I
is
think.
You know, I was so excited to insult you, I think I went down the wrong path of logic.
I think you're right. Oh god.
Oh, no, alright, well, I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna... Goodbye. The cracks are large enough for sound to travel between the... Once the wire fed down the basement was wound around CD Detective, the chandelier was raised back into position. The chandelier came plummeting down later on. It pulled the wire taut and dismembered the victim in one fell swoop.
Not the way she drew it, but yes.
Voila. The culprit managed to kill Senior Detective without dirtying their hands and
Yeah, 'cause-
successfully obscured the time of death.
The way I was looking at that drawing, it's like, but if the chandelier falls, the body's just gonna fall with it.
Yeah, it's not the way she drew it.
There needs
but
to
yes.
be another thing at the top pulling it up. Yeah,
Well, you just gotta like feed it up through the pulley, the same pulley that it's using.
Superb deduction. But I would like some conclusive evidence. Otto, do you remember the trace this gimmick left behind?
The scratched
armored detective.
chandelier.
There's a trust level.
I left behind a barrier!
Then we scratches.
Ooh. And on that note, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Zeke.
The scratches on the chandelier. Those must have been left by the wire when it scraped.
The
against
problem
the
with
metal.
yours is that he doesn't have a picture, so you don't visually see him.
Yeah. And my brain was like, oh, wait on Scootus.
I will
wait.
play the part of a Scootus. Excellent. That's precisely right. What's your name? The chandelier is quite durable, so if anything were to happen to cause a scratch, it would have to be extraordinarily sharp. Like a wire saw capable of cutting through even steel, perhaps. Where did you come from? You're here?
It's just like you said. The wire saw and chandelier trap were paired for this little stunt. So, how's it feeling, competent?
You're
like
definitely Saika. You have a thing on your neck.
Yeah, that's Saika. 100% Saika, right? Right? I was right. That's just Saika. How does what feel? Slow on the uptake, aren't we? What I mean is, how does it feel to know what senior detective was killed by the chandelier trap? Meaning it's your fault. You wouldn't have gotten hacked to pieces if you never opened that door, you know.
That's not necessarily the case.
Someone else would have opened it.
Scootus, come back to this space. Dun 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 boom 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 dun dun
Dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun.
Also, if this is Sayaka, this is extremely weird.
Confusing.
Like, apparently Sayaka was fucking psycho.
Well, I mean, after what happened, she might not have been psycho beforehand.
Before she was Sayaka, now she is psycho.
Psycho.
And we became psychic. Wish Scootus was here for that job.
That was pretty good. Boom, 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 boom. We're just gonna wait here till Scootus sees his face.
I was. I figured he'd be back by now.
Boom, 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 boom,
And it's just kind of funny, like.
boom,
Again.
boom, 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 boom.
Where's the button? It's like.
Bum, bum,
Oh, I found the button.
bum, 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 bum.
There we go.
Bum, 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 bum.
You know, the underline like. Just reminds me of like, Emperor's New Groove Krog.
Are we? What I miss?
We made a giant breakthrough in the Psycha case.
That's Saika.
Oh.
We
Is that the breakthrough?
Okay. Well, if you look at his neck, there's clearly a thing, like some kind of mark on his neck, and Psycha was sliced in the neck. Also, there's no way I'm going to be able to make this joke as funny as the first time, but Psycha became Psycho.
Well, we became psychic.
See, it was funny when I did it.
It was.
You know, I'll watch the VOD afterwards.
No, you're not.
But basically, like they're right now they're doing it. Oh, if only you hadn't opened the door and triggered the trap. Well, it's like, well, I mean,
nah, I think he was killed with the knife, and then just mangled to death with the thing.
Yeah, killed with a knife.
The trap that I triggered. How does your first kill feel? Like sinking in the mud of a swamp, huh? Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Stand down, renegade detective. Keep your lips shut until I say otherwise.
Don't glower at me like that. It makes me tingly all over.
Ugh.
I love him.
Ugh. This is your second and final warning. Shut your mouth.
That also
You're the
might be
one
like an
pretending to be
explosive
me.
tattoo.
Zeke, I'm gonna watch this VOD because I'm gonna have to find all the barrier clips for my compilation.
That's fair.
I know you're shaken, competent. You need to set that grief aside for now.
Besides, I stabbed him before I hung him up.
Yeah, besides, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. You didn't do it. I did it. It was me. And the rest of you, save your blame and suspicions. Any of us could have triggered the trap at the door. It was unavoidable. As a matter of fact, Incompetent actually did something remarkable. His actions forced the culprit to make a fatal error.
I did something remarkable.
Yo, Posh! The cook used the fallen chandelier to cinch the wire, right?
Did I not say as much? The wire worked in concert with the chandelier.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just move Senior up and down with the chandelier? That wouldn't really be enough to kill him, right?
What? See what you're saying, Ratty? For the wire to dismember Senior Detective, a strong upward force would be required. Man, I really picked all of the talkie characters for this first half of the case. And
Okay,
you're
so now,
suggesting
so
that
they
using
are
the
addressing this.
chandelier wouldn't have accomplished that, correct? Man, it's crazy that, like, as soon as you guys really started bringing it up in a noteworthy way, they started talking about it. That's crazy.
Downward momentum? Not sure I follow you there, but yeah, something like that.
You're right. This is a sticking point. Whatever to do? Could you provide us with a rejoinder, Posh?
I love that face on her, though.
Right. Well, you see...
Well, you see, updated autopsy report. Says it happened. Says right here that it happened.
Or a lifeline incompetent. Do you recall who was initially investigating with Posh?
That was Quiz's girl.
Yeah.
That was Quiz.
That was me. I ate the wire.
Ozzy, it's crazy how that's your character.
Bye. You looked like you were just about to get to the tasty part. I don't like her puns. They sound more sexual than gourmet.
Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if that
But
was.
if you insist, the culprit used a pulley system to connect the wire and Dear Senior along with it to the chandelier. Piece of cake.
Of course! They used a pulley system! It was so obvious, I suppose it just slipped my mind.
You know what? Have fun with this character, Quiz. Rita. Rita likes doing the oh voices. A pulley system, like what you'd use in a well? How would that help in this situation? I mean, I already know the answer. Okay.
It's not as tricky as it seems. Here, I'll break it down to you with
Posh-
the diagram.
Posh looks like she's gonna say shut up.
No matter how many times the chandelier has been dropped, it can always be raised back up to the ceiling using the wall switch. That mechanism can bear considerable weight. So much so that it was able to lift a... Oh, no, wait. Fuck it. I don't like this character anymore.
Okay.
Hoisting dear senior up would have been even easier considering how much lighter he is.
But Quiz, she's you. You don't like yourself?
That was insulting. Jesus Christ, Scootus.
Did you not?
Did I not
Zeke,
what?
that's crazy. Your character.
Well, I dropped my thing.
It's
Hang
fine.
on. I did find the button.
We do.
It's nothing we didn't already know.
Oh yeah, I've discovered a hook.
Oh, dude, dope.
Just
I was saying, Quiz, did you not get her for the on the quiz?
His name is Quiz.
Yeah. The one time it actually comes up.
how would you go there?
Why? Why?
Okay. Oh my God, Scootus! It's almost like it's your character.
There are so many ways one could collect it after the fact.
Holy
I was
shit.
looking at. I was looking at Twitter.
I love the idea that Pops was also looking at Twitter.
Sorry, I was. I was hoping I may have gotten more followers. You look at her. You look at her Twitter account. She's got like 2 followers and like 8,000 posts. For example, if you used a bowl line or slip knot, you can undo it upon reaching the ground with a simple tug. I'll show you sometime.
I wave at incompetent.
We love armor. There you have it. The culprit finished their preparations long before we even arrived on the island and put the manor behind them.
And by Danganronpa logic, this means you're the murderer.
And then I open the door, triggering the trap, yanking the wire up with the pulley system, and slicing the senior detective apart.
By all means, if I pull a Zeke, please make fun of me for it.
I mean, we did a little while ago.
You did, I'm very happy you did, but do it more, if it happens more.
What a craven deed! Using another's hand instead of dirtying one's own to commit a heinous act? It is beyond forgiveness! So the torn piece of carpet... I haven't talked in a while, hi. It was a torn piece of carpet found at the entrance cut by the wire as it shot up from the basement, right?
Yeah, I know I haven't been around very much, but I am still here. Correct. I analyzed the fragment and can attest with 100% certainty that it was severed by the wire. When the wire was pulled up through the gap, it shifted and sliced the carpet in one spot. Therefore, the culprit never did a trial run. How sloppy they must be to leave so many clues! They never stood a chance at besting me, heir to the illustrious Pinkerton name! Pinkerton!
But the question still remains. Who is responsible for this? Barrier!
Barrier! Huh? Is it not clearly this commoner who opened the door? He was disputable from the start.
Reputable.
Reputable. Fuck.
No, once the trick was set up, the culprit would merely have to wait for someone to inevitably open the door.
No, it's pronounced reputable, dumbass.
In other words, It could have been anyone. Triggering the trap just may make incompetent the prime suspect, but he's still one of our own.
ちょっと社畜さん、何をおっしゃいますの？私たちは
Now hold on here, workaholic. What could you possibly mean by that? We spent hours traveling here from the mainland today.
私たちに犯行など不可能に決まっていますわ。
In what universe could any of us have been responsible for this crime? Your suggestion is deplorable, even for a commoner.
Eat my pen. Those peeps and snarks were killed like over a day ago, right? Doesn't that mean like one of us couldn't have done it back then? Or could have done it back then? I don't know, whatever. The killer could have wiped out everyone on the island, set up the trap, and then bounced to meet with us and put on the innocent act. You're looking pretty tough there, Posh. Did I catch ya? If the culprit's really the quartering duke, they could have pulled that off.
No, shut up, no.
This piece of trash is literally the worst. He's like, the reason we even have to be here in the first place.
Nerve. How dare they turn us on one another?
You were trying to get me killed just a second ago, lady.
No,
hey now! Let's back it up here. There's something that makes this even worse, you know. Even worse? How do you mean? Isn't it obvious? Things would be fine if we could still track down the culprit. Worst case scenario, they've already escaped from the island. If we're assuming this is the work of the quartering duke, is it only rational to conclude that he's booked it by now? Ooh, this music is nice. He's successfully destroyed HQ after all. He's even left us with the parting gift of Senior Detective's murder. Why stay after that? If it were me, I'd handle it the second I'd be able to, never to return. That way, I wouldn't even be suspected. Unless I had a strong motive to do otherwise, that is. Yeah, he already knows who the, I think this person knows who the quartering duke is.
You think so?
Yeah. I bet he's got this whole thing figured out. Then this case is... Yep. If anyone's to blame, then we may well be wild mass guessing. That's an impasse if I ever saw one.
You know, I was gonna ask, how does one voice act a star at the end of a sentence? I'll give you that, Zeke. I'll give you that one, honestly.
Or I would have done a giggle.
Ah. I'll keep that in mind if I ever have to voice a star. Stiff upper lip, ladies and gentlemen. This investigation hasn't ended yet. It's true. Regardless of our actions, the reality of this situation is a tragic one. However, it's a detective's duty to attend to the aftermath of any tragedy. If we hesitate, who else will take the mantle?
The cops. Huh? Stop that.
ACAB, incompetent. As mentioned previously, the culprit made one fatal error, which I shall now share with you all. After all, reserving tragedies is precisely what we must do. It is reversing. Fuck.
I want to look at the people again. Okay, so this is our... Can we look at the full images at all? No?
Yeah, hit confirm.
Nope,
Oh.
that doesn't help a whole lot. Wait, we have ability? We have like stats?
Oh, interesting.
Looks like it. We're killing it in assistance, but everything else we pretty suck at.
Right.
Pretty bad at.
Like
Is
number 2, number
Renegade
4.
the only one who can move 10?
Who can what? Move 10, I get. Oh, maybe.
Is Renegade the only one who can move 10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he boot gangs a lot of gang shits.
He does boom gang a whole lot
Into
of gang
people.
shits. He boom gangs a whole
Case is
lot of
solved.
people.
204.
Wow.
That's a lot of cases. Can we see barriers stats?
Oh.
We're getting there. Oh,
He's very good at assisting.
and
I
that's
love
it.
you, barrier.
Notable case. The case of the
she can
undead
also move real
cyborg.
fast.
Oh wow, she's pretty rowdy.
And also good at assisting.
I was kind of hoping we'd be able to see
The
like
full-
their full
yeah.
full portrait,
Yeah.
but I guess not. In that case, I think I did it.
Oh.
But which meme am I referring to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does
I'm
anybody else?
actually
Does
not-
anybody have any theories?
Not right
Do
now.
I have?
It feels like one of those things that it deals with the glove that she's about to bring. in.
I am not good at these types of games. I am the Mr. Barrier of the three of us. I will provide almost no help whatsoever.
No, he's
I
the one
will-
who's good at providing help.
Oh, okay. Who could I compare myself to? There's no one in this game that is just strictly terrible.
Who has not shared
least-
their theory?
Between the three of us or between the actual cast?
Armor hasn't talked.
It's true. I don't remember Bookworm
No!
talking though either.
I guess either or would be correct. But
Okay.
Armor is the one who's
Oh, we
least
went down.
accounted for.
That's fair.
そうですね。ごめんなさい。
Thank God.
So I guess it was Bookworm then.
Yeah.
文学さん、確かあなたはこの部屋
I did it.
Oh, I misunderstood what they meant
Oh.
by someone who
Oh,
hasn't
yeah,
talked
yeah.
yet. They meant like
Who hasn't shared what they
they shared their evidence. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, we interpret that
Yeah.
poorly.
あなたは何に気づいたんですか？
What was it you saw?
見ていたんですか？気持ち悪いです。死んでください。
So you were spying on me then? Get lost and die, Humbird, said the girl to the perverted youth as her detested frame clear on her face.
You look exactly the same, Bookworm.
これはその
What? No, that's not.
That's enough, Bookie. Apologies, incompetent. I'm afraid her social graces are a bit lacking.
A bit.
全然気にしてないですよ。
Please.
No, don't worry about it.
Weren't you chopping it a bit to tell everyone about the fireplace? Come on out and say it!
言われずともそのつもりですけど。少女は不満混じりの
I intended whether or not I was asked, left the girl in a matter-of-factly before beginning her explanation.
私たちがこの部屋を訪れた
If every single box
When
of
we
text
first
is like
entered, this fire was lit. Something felt off about this, so I began my time pondering the matter. The girl began.
違和感ですか？
Oh God.
その正体って？
Something was off? What matter are you talking about?
The style of hearth isn't commonplace in this country, so it's no surprise you would be unaware that these fires don't burn for long. Unless wood is added regularly, they will not last more than 6 hours. Even 5 would be an exceptional amount of time.
頻繁な管理が必要なものなんですね。
Huh. So it really needs to be tended to.
でも皆さんの中の誰かが寒いから火を灯したんじゃないですか？
But isn't it possible someone started a fire because they were feeling cold? I know it's March, but this island gets pretty chilly.
館の暖炉を勝手につける探偵がいるわけないでしょ、ロリコン野郎。少女は犯罪者予備軍の少年を罵倒した。
Zeke.
Because
No
Zeke
problem.
doesn't
Did
want to
you
say
leave
it.
like
Fireplace.
did you
And the
leave?
girl was chiding it would be an offender. I was biting my nails again. It's a bad habit.
Honestly, I get it.
No, you
Oh,
know what you should
it's
keep
right.
by at your desk at all times? Nail clippers.
But that doesn't feed the habit.
It
Exactly.
It
Don't
makes your
feed
nail.
the habit.
Well, yeah, it doesn't feed the habit. Of course not. It's not
Right.
supposed
but
to.
that's- And that's the problem, because even if I clip my nails, I'll like bite it down to the quick.
You can't.
Oh.
You can't bite it once they're clipped.
Yes, you can.
Wait.
Yes,
so
you
wait,
can.
you don't bite your nails just because they're long. You bite them
No.
because you need to.
Yes, that's the biting the nails
That-
habit.
I thought you.
That's the
Like
reason
I've bitten
most
my
people do
nails.
it.
I've bitten my nails before too, but it's usually just like to get rid of the nail.
Nah, well, that is true for some people, but a lot of people do have that as like an actual like thing that they do. Like no matter how long or short.
So
they
you
may
just
be.
like to suck on your finger.
It's
It's as Bookie says. I doubt there is a soul among us who would use a fireplace in this situation. The only individual who would is the culprit. They had some incentive to ignite these flames, and it happened within the last several hours.
二人ともいい点に気づいてくれたな。そう。
You both noticed.
both noticed something vital. That's hey, I appreciate it. The very act of lighting the fire was quite a blunder on the perpetrator's behalf.
おそらく暖炉の火の持続時間に関する知識がなかったのだろう。
It appears they were unaware of how long the fire would burn, but that is precisely why they lit. There was no other choice.
出なかった。
They had to light the fire?
このワイヤーを取り扱
Goss
うのに
Queen.
必要なグローブを処分するために
Indeed. All to dispose of the gloves necessary to manipulate the wire saw. I went. I switched the voices accidentally. I went more Captain Holt and less Jigen.
Yeah.
It's because I said a Captain Holt stem. As you all know, said wire saw is so fine that it requires specially made gloves to handle. Gloves which the culprit possessed.
ゆえにこのグローブの所持がバレれば犯人として疑われる。
For these gloves to be found on any of our persons, the owner would be quite suspect. Ergo, their only resource was to burn them.
Recourse.
Well, it was the only resource they had was to burn them.
暖炉の中から焼け残ったグローブの残骸を見つけることもできましたよ。と少女はリーダーへと報告した。
Quit sucking your fingers.
I was actually doing that. I managed to find the burnt remains of a glove in the fireplace, the girl reported to the chief.
So the glove didn't burn entirely, despite the heat. Perhaps forming a pact with the Ifrits would have been better served them. Would it?
ちょっと意味不明なのでスルーします。
Geez, Dad, shut up.
少女は
Not sure what that means, but we'll just ignore that, the girl said dismissively.
素晴らしい発見だよ、文学くん。これで犯人がワイヤー
Brilliant discovery, Bookworm. From this, we can deduce that the culprit lit this fire in an attempt to dispose of the gloves.
ではこのことからどんな事実が伺えるかな。魔界くん、
No,
ならわかるだろ。
sorry, I'm eating cauliflower. What further conclusions can we draw? I'm sure you could tell us, Mystic.
Naturally. Had the culprit escaped the manor, they could have discarded the gloves any number of ways, not least of which being the ocean. The fact that they attempted to do so within the manor instead suggests that a getaway was not in the cards.
グッド。その通りだよ、魔界くん。
That means they're
Yes.
here.
Precisely so, Mystic. Yes, that means they're here.
That means
Soul
they're
path
here.
from Gorm. We didn't ask you to sing with us.
Oh.
The soul path from Gormagus to Snarks is a straight shot. Apart from that, more importantly, during the several hours after our arrival, we never failed to keep watch. Not one soul fled from the building.
Put another way, whoever lit the fire is still in the manor as we speak, said the girl following the chief's logic. They're still inside the manor?
Remain calm, ladies and gentlemen. While it is dispiriting to have the culprit among us, there is one fact more critical than any other. You see, if I was hanging out with literally any of my other friends, both online or otherwise, they would make that joke. And I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't, so now I have to be the one to do it. The fact that the Quartering Duke is, without question, inside this very manor.
How can you be so sure? I'm the Quartering Duke.
I'm the Quartering Duke. It's all thanks to your turning. Excuse me. It's all thanks to your turning up here.
Me? What do you mean?
I think we blocked the exit.
Oh gosh, we did. We came in at the right time.
The Quartering Duke, you see, did not account for your presence. Two fatal errors suggest this is the case. Firstly, a trace of the crime still remained. Had it all gone accordingly, I suspect the original plan would leave no evidence. Then, as Renegade pointed out, we would have assumed the Duke already escaped, throwing our investigation into disarray. However, Incompetent triggered the trap earlier than anticipated. What's more, he passed out in the entryway, like a fucking idiot. Laugh at him, everybody. The culprit was likely panicking inside the manor. With all the windows fitted, the front door was the only means of escape. So I guess they couldn't have jumped out of a window. With this boy unconscious by the door, the chance of him waking and catching them as they fled was too great a risk. With no knowledge of his background or ability, it would be unwise to try and kill him. As the others were en route, the culprit opted to hide. Flustered, they saw their chance and used the fireplace to dispose of the evidence. Well,
so considering that if I remember correctly, so 6 of the detectives came up to us first.
Yep.
But they came from outside, so it couldn't have been any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other detectives, were they just assumed to have not come by yet?
Yeah, they were on their way. Still.
Okay. So that
lowers it down to half.
Should narrow it down to you,
not you.
Wait.
Bookworm.
Okay, I was like, that looked like Rowdy for a second. Yeah, you are one of the suspects. And you.
Yeah.
Barrier lives another day!
Okay.
I'm too dumb to come up with that plan.
I'm too stupid!
What can I say? I never considered that possibility.
That's why I'm ranked higher than you, dickhead.
Bye. 2.
I'd wager that you had this figured out, but decided to stir the pot anyway.
It's literally Nagito.
Literally Nagito.
Now wait just a moment. How could you be so certain the quartering Duke is the culprit?
The guy was quartered.
The Duke's murders are characterized by 2 simultaneous victims. Even with the deceased staff here, this case is entirely different.
For now.
Therein lies their second mistake, Bosch.
本来この扉を開けた者は罠に引っかかり、老子探偵
The original
We were
plan,
supposed to get hit
the
by the
individual
fucking
who broke the
chandelier.
door was intended to set the trap and die alongside Senior Detective.
Oh, because we're psychic, we saved ourselves.
That is to say, failing to produce a second victim was the quartering Duke's greatest mistake.
I feel like that relies a little bit too much on luck.
Beg pardon?
Oh.
We're psychic? Now, hold on. Aren't we a bit quick to assume that this was the Duke's doing, just because there could have been 2 victims?
Shut up, Renegade.
It may just be another copycat. You feel me?
Stop asking questions you know the answer to, Renegade Detective. A fellow serial killer such as yourself ought to understand,
Yeah, you got me.
This was not simply to sow the seeds of discord. It was a declaration of war. Killing Senior in such a risky way is proof of that. Reveal the truth, or you will all be dismembered. That is what he means to tell us. Why do you assume he? It's crazy.
Things are getting interesting. I, for one, am ready to have a ball, my dear Holmes.
Renegade, I'm gonna punch
This is
you.
gonna be really awkward later when Zeke has to be romance with himself.
Yep, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Just clap behind your butt.
Yeah,
I think so.
very good. Now to briefly summarize. The quartering Duke came to the island a few days prior to our arrival, murdering all personnel present. He fixed Senior Detective the chandelier, ensuring he would be killed when it descended. Following that, the Duke left the manor.
I just wish this was a New World Order.
Later on, we were at the
This is pretty
research
good, though.
facility. They sent a message to me using Senior's voice, luring a portion of our group back to the manor. Doing so, after opening the door in the manor, we know at the same moment as Senior Detective releasing 2 victims. Operandi. Jesus Christmas. This is also meant to conceal the Duke's presence and facilitate his escape amidst the chaos. Or so one planned, at least. But it was that exact moment when things went awry, when an unforeseen individual triggered the trap earlier than expected. This deviation prevented the culprit from fleeing. In their panic, they disposed of the evidence in the fireplace, but didn't burn it completely. So concludes my synopsis. Now we must ask, where is the quartering Duke? Surely, as the irregularity, you can tell us, incompetent.
Gee, thanks, okay.
He's still in the manor!
Wonder if trust level was like really low. Everyone was be like, "Nah, I don't think that's the case."
Precisely. The quartering Duke himself stands among our ranks. We must take advantage of this opportunity.
It is time for us to determine the quartering Duke using a process of elimination. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
Let us bring an end to this tragedy drenched in deceit.
This is probably the first game I've seen where like the first case is just We didn't figure out who did it.
Are we done? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, we can't figure out who did it because it's the quartering Duke.
Yeah, you're right. 100%! Damn, baby!
Yeah!
This game.
Can we like put a whole pause on the whole investigation thing? These guys need to go to bed.
I wish I heard that sure thing, girl. Squid ate it.
We pretty much solved the mystery. All we gotta do is like catch the bad guy, yeah? Why don't we take a break and chill for a bit? We gotta do our
Sounds on
social
your neck,
links.
buddy.
No lie, I'm mad hungry right now. Besides, not like talking in circles is gonna do anything if we're all running on empty.
Sure, y'all have been investigating for a good 4 hours. They're pretty hunky.
Here, here, lady downtown. Pray, let us heed her wisdom. The culprit was unable to make their escape, correct? In which case we ought to regain our strength and prepare for the battles to come. Ha 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 ha!
A valid point. Factoring in traveling time, we've been
Hang on,
going
I
at
need
it
to interrupt you
nonstop
with a
for-
barrier!
Discord killed your
that.
bear.
But it'll be on
But
hold.
I love that you tried. That makes me so happy. Factoring in travel
It's fine,
time,
it'll
we've
be
been
on
going at
the
it
record.
nonstop for about a day and a half so far. I'm so excited. Can I put that in the compilation?
I figured
It's
you'd
a
be like
barrier.
annoyed because I interrupted you that time.
No, if it's for epithet, I'm okay with it. Let us take turns standing watch at the door. In the meantime, as downtown suggested, the rest of us can relax and enjoy a meal. I've actually been eating this whole time. That's where the cauliflower came from.
Psychic powers activate.
Bad idea. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Bad idea.
Hey, you good, dude? Does your head feel okay? Got like some painkillers if you need them.
You mustn't overexert yourself. Hold tight, for I shall be your steed to the dining hall. Get down on all fours. Giddy up!
Get on my back!
It's fine. I really don't need to be carried.
Get on my back!
You have psychic powers, dude. You got the Peter tingle.
Hey, downtown. Can I get one of those painkillers later? Just in case.
Painkillers are a barrier on your pain!
Just don't forget, you owe me one now. I do? Come on, let's hit the dining hall. Don't want to getting all sus about us hanging back too long, you know?
Ah!
So who's gonna be the next to die, I wonder?
I imagine Rowdy ain't gonna last very long.
Hi everyone! Soup sign!
And we still have that knife that's not been used.
Yes, I could fuck up some soup.
Not gonna lie, I actually really like this game.
Honestly, are we giving our thoughts now? Is it thoughts time? Yeah. Alright, yeah. This game was pretty charming. I enjoyed myself. The characters are...
And the gameplay is
Mostly
different
pretty
enough
fun.
compared to other mystery games, where it's like a
Yes.
little management thing that's kind of cool.
It's rather distinct.
Also, it is, for all intents and purposes, fully voiced.
Yes.
Which is a little nicer
We just-
than, like,
Yeah.
when you're playing it casually, it's nicer than having to...
Read out loud for the stream the entire time, even though that's what we're doing. Like, I mean, like, the ability to have something in your ear instead of just music, yes.
Yes, it's nice. It helps you stay more
Like
engaged.
you can play, you can put it on auto and not feel like you're missing stuff.
Or at least you know, like, oh, I gotta look over. They're talking now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me think. The idea that they're actually that they could eliminate like half the cast, though, almost feels too easy. I gotta wonder if we're gonna find out at some point that
There's multiple killers. There's multiple people working together.
no, that wasn't. You predicted that wrong hard, actually.
Okay. But continue.
I don't know where you got that one from.
I just think there might be maybe 2. But yeah.
That there might be, we might find out that there is another way out of the mansion, but then they also need to discover why they still needed to burn the gloves and stick in the group.
Yep. Yeah.
Because there's got to be a way to make like the other 6 possible suspects.
Right.
Suspectable.
If we look
Just
at
as long
just
as-
this group, I don't think Bookie.
Nope.
Yeah, Bookie's too weird.
You seem like you could be crazy enough to do it.
Yeah, you're ironically, the gourmet character is bland enough to where they could be a murderer.
It's definitely not Renegade.
No,
Very
because
clearly
Renegade
not.
is Saika.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to see if like what do we find out? The cases. Oh yeah, it's an explosive collar device. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, they made a thing about that.
What did they say that alluded to him being psycho?
He just
They
acted 'cause
said
he's a serial
nothing.
killer.
We noticed that there's a thing on his neck.
Like there's that
The red
yeah.
scar.
Yep.
Yes, I
might
just
be a
did.
tattoo. Might be a tattoo. Might be something else. But there's a red marking right on that part of the neck where Saika got hit.
Yeah, like, hang on. There is noticeably no mark on her neck. I feel like that's
true.
a mark that stays.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever happened there, I feel like, yeah. you're
Also,
probably
his
right.
hair just looks like Saika's hair.
Her hair does look a lot more like Psycho's.
I guess it's just
The high heels is an interesting thing though.
Yeah. Ever since then, there's been like no indication that this person
Oh, hold
is
up.
wearing heels.
Interesting. Go back. Go back and scroll all the way down. He has been granted a degree of freedom to assist with a major designated as Q incidents.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we got the thing on the other day, or a minute ago.
Wow, 1,000? Jesus.
Yeah, I
Did
don't
you
trust
commit
her.
them all?
Foiled bombing at Tokyo Government Building. Foiled mass shooting in Akihabara.
Wait, her special skill is future sight? That's bullshit. You can't do that.
We do that.
No, we undo things. Our special skill is housework.
We suck. We suck, gang.
Why is ours
We're
the only
stuck.
one that's like the age is listed?
Because we know more about
We're the
ourselves.
only ones who know.
About us, yeah.
Yeah, why would we make a decent point? Why do we know all of this stuff about? Maybe it's in their
Because
D-pad.
Yeah, this is the D-pad reports.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only the only relevant stuff is their detective related things.
Anyway, this has been fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Also,
Fun
I think
with you guys.
I think the main thing that sold me is actually the music. The fact that its music is actually nice to listen
The
to.
music is very nice. An absolute highlight of this game for real. Multiple times I've been thinking like, damn.
Like this may
Oh,
be a
wait.
short loop, like a couple of short loops put together, but it's very charming.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Is this something we want to do more?
Yeah, I think so.
Just need to pick the time to do it. It's probably gonna be sporadic.
Yeah, if we want to. If we want to keep playing this game, I'm down to keep playing this game. I'm there. Ugh.
All right. So where's my?
All right, guys.
There it is. All right.
It's been the Streamlord. Oh no, it's not.
How dare you? This has been the Thwinny Foundation. Bye.
Bye.